Sundays at 12 p.m. only on 88.1 FM
and WCWP.org.
If you are a pro wrestling fan that is tired of seeing people throwing up sexual innuendo, you tired of seeing your boss all in your videos,
listen to Square Business Radio.
Square Business with Sosa Dibiase.
WCWP 88.1, Sosa Dibiase.
Square Business Radio is where it's at.
For pro wrestling news, interviews, and discussion at its finest.
I say the future is ours. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Hello, world. It's your boy Sosa Dibiase back again for Square Business Radio. Is now in effect. Lennox Ave Division. Yo, DJ Arsonist was good, Doggy Dogs.
Yo, what's good? What's Shop Shine?
How was your week so far?
So far, was good. Turn up. Turn up.
What?
Turn up.
Where you get that from?
Turn me up.
Oh.
Turn up. I made that up. That sound dope, right? That sound dope,
Turn the
right?
headphones up.
No, I don't know if it's the headphone. Turn it up.
Yo.
All right. Yeah. Right.
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 Yo, I go on YouTube.
This one.
Go
This
on
one.
YouTube
Right.
real quick. Go on YouTube real quick. Look up.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs headphones. Just the instrumental. We're gonna go off the head real quick. But before we do that, before we show this guest our music experience, she's a pro wrestler, singer, actress. There's not much I really need to say. Brains, brawn, and beauty, the trifecta. MJ Jenkins is in the house.
Right.
What's going on, man? Hey. So before we get into everything, before your acting skills, your music, all this stuff that we got a lot to talk about. We got a whole hour to delve into your business.
That's awesome.
We gonna have to bless you with something real quick. Alex need to hurry up though.
Okay, who's it by?
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs?
Yeah, if you're listening right now, you about to listen to greatness.
Worldwide exclusive.
World premiere.
Premiere.
Did you type in fisticuffs?
Fisticuffs?
Okay.
Dave Chappelle fisticuffs.
Okay.
Fisticuffs?
Fisticuffs.
You never seen the Chappelle show?
We're not trying to get sued.
I watched it, but not the whole thing.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Chappelle show?
Call in right
man.
now, man. We taking donations for this because you about to bless you. Make sure it's instrumental though. Right? Wait.
They actually have that though?
Yeah, I heard it before.
You did? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we sit here. Yo, we not on point right now. Oh Lord.
Remix, right?
It happened.
It should be. What? This is Fisticuffs. I wanted the instrumental, but whatever. Cursing.
All right, just turn it down, man. Anyway, don't. All
right, we go turn it down.
This guy is.
We tried to
off the top.
We tried to do something off the top. We couldn't find an instrumental. I should have heard it. It was off the top.
Anyway, how you doing, miss?
Womp, womp, womp. I'm great.
Whatever. Thanks to YouTube, they probably took it down. Nah, it's not you, Alex.
You had a good time getting over here?
Yeah. I had a good
time.
Yo,
ladies and gentlemen, she came all the way from Bed-Stuy,
Do or die, you heard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Public transportation, and half of you guys don't even want to come up here because you talking about you ain't got no car.
You ain't got no car?
You ain't got no car?
If there's a way, I will.
You make me sick. you disgust me.
You disgust. You sound do it like Joe Brown.
36 minutes it took me to get here.
That's not bad though.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's really not.
You really like taking public transportation?
I mean, I've been traveling since I was a kid, like back and forth from South Carolina to New York all by myself, and sometimes those would be 12 hours on the bus, like 4 hours on the plane. So it's really no big deal.
Right. It's that's crazy because I'm not allowed to take public transportation no more. I ain't gonna talk about that. But
I want to know now.
Nah.
He done did something.
I'm not crazy enough. It's just I can't take public transportation anymore, which is a blessing. So I hate public transportation.
What he said?
I can't take it. Nah. If you want to know, I ain't gonna talk about it.
Nah, look, I'll talk about it. Listen, when you live like Sosa Dibiase lives.
Oh, here we go.
You drive
Here we
fancy
go.
cars.
Here we go.
Oh, check him out. I gotta get on his status. I'm fancy.
You drive.
The Meebe.
You drive the me.
The Meebe.
You drive the Meebe.
That's what the cops call it. The Meebe.
The
That's what it is?
Meebe.
Yeah,
Before you
that's what they
get pulled
put on
over?
tickets. Yeah, they put it on tickets. Meebe.
Meebe.
The
Yeah,
Meebe.
They were like, listen,
M-E-B-E.
when you drive a Mercedes, that's how you say it?
Nah.
How you say it?
I don't drive no Mercedes. I don't know what you're talking
You
about,
don't know
man.
what you drive, Pinto?
Nah, I drive a,
I
I walk every day.
He kind of shining over there with his Jesus piece and all
See,
that.
here we go.
Oh,
All right,
oh.
Bling, bling.
All right, man.
See, you see how this is the guest, but for some reason the host got more attention. See that? How that
Nah.
go? See how we just shifted over to you?
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we got a lot to get into. We just catching up, man. Yo, check this out, man. Today, man, it's been a long day, man. I'm gonna give you a little story, y'all. If anybody got a shoulder for me to cry on, 516-299-2790, females only.
Oh, jeez.
Pull up
But-
a chair, grab a little sippy sip.
I might cry Alex's shoulder because he's like a father figure in us here at Square Business Radio. So, all right, check it out. So I wake up this morning, and I have like these wild wake up moments. Like I just pop up like The Rock, right? So 4 o'clock in the morning, something was telling me to check. Excuse me, I got gum in my mouth. I'm bugging right now.
Guess it keeps his breath fresh.
Yeah, someone was telling me to check my computer for some odd reason because we had presentations today. We had to present 15 minutes of radio. So I came up with this long 19 slides on PowerPoint. Had the slides fading, words flipping and dipping. It was wild, son. It was wild. I woke up this morning. All of it was gone.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Oh.
Claude was telling me to wake up and check my computer because I checked my computer. It was not coming up on OneDrive. It wouldn't come up on my flash drive. So I went and redid it all from 4 o'clock in the morning all the way to my class at 9:30. So what was dope about it was I added more stuff to it to make it more wavy. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, when I do my presentation, it's gonna be lit. Shout out to my professor, but I was already tired. My head was banging. It was 11 o'clock. So it was about 2 people did presentation, then it was my turn. So I was completing it. So, and part of the presentation was the interview I did with Interloop TV to basically give everybody product placement. I had our pictures up. They was laughing at our criminal pic. They was laughing at Alex primarily.
Why laughing at us for?
Right. So I do my presentation. The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm seeing people. They not falling asleep. They ain't got their phones in their hand. I don't know. I don't like
That's
talking in
good.
front of people.
Right.
But when I'm excited about something, and because the most exciting part about it is I was product placing Square Business Radio, putting people in tune.
Every Thursday at 7.
Facts. So it gets to the part where I did the interview with Interloop TV. Now, if you watch the interview with Interloop TV on YouTube, it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's from the heart. So people were waiting to see the YouTube clip. So I click on it, and it starts when I drive up in my car. I would just walk up. I walk up. So everybody's excited and quiet. They were like, turn the lights down. So when they was like, turn the lights down, they really
that's
wanted
dope.
to see.
That's dope, yeah.
So my professor is like, and this ain't no shot at you. If you listening right now, it's so good. We grown men and women. She looks and says, what is this we watching? What is this we watching? Just consistently, like, what is this we watching? And everybody's like,
Relax.
shut up. Like, shut up. He's not done with his presentation because she's consistently wanting to give facts, stats, or whatever. Whatever. You asked to do a presentation, let us do the presentation. You understand what I'm saying? So I really wanted people to see this and understand why I do what I do and how I act and the way I act and why I started this. So she's sitting there saying, what are we watching? What are you watching? I said, it's an interview. With who? Interloop TV. So everybody's sitting there looking at her like, yo, like, can you chill? And then she's like, is your presentation done? I said, this is part of my presentation. She waits 5 seconds, like pauses, lets everybody get quiet and watch. Says, what is this again? I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. She said we can watch a little bit of it, but we can't watch the whole thing because it's 11 minutes. I'm like, yo, you just had somebody doing a whole hour presentation, and you can't give me 15 minutes? It was the amount I took. I timed that out perfectly. 11 minutes for the interview, and then
your
you know what I'm saying, the regular PowerPoints.
Right.
So I just left the classroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did the presentation. Everybody was coming up to me. People that usually don't even talk to me. It was like, yo, good job, man. That was dope. So shout out to everybody that showed me respect, but it's been a long day, man. So I had to put that out there. So
now we're having fun.
Yeah, now we're having fun. Now I'm hyped.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that all off with. You know what I mean? But that would be disheartening too if I'm pouring my heart and soul into something.
Yeah, I was really looking forward
you know what I mean?
for them to just see that.
But the teacher, the professor, especially, supposed to be the example. You don't be doing that.
You're supposed to encourage.
Right.
Facts. It's not a shot at her. I love my professor, but
you know what it
was
is?
whack.
It's because of your shoes that you had on when you were walking. Shoes.
Oh yeah.
That's probably what it was. She was
More
like,
or less.
This I don't want to say it, but like this N-word.
What? Nah, my professor won't tick like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know.
But what
break?
You wanna
We got time.
We got time? All right, let's talk about Raw real quick. Did you watch Raw last week?
I missed it. I was at the gym.
Oh, you missing Raw and you trying to make it to the WWE?
I have to work out, honey. I got to keep this body in shape.
Oh, facts. 516-299-2790. You can get to talk to somebody that loves to get their body in shape. You creeps.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
What?
You got anything else you wanted to add on?
Add on about what?
That was it?
Oh, she said she didn't see Raw.
I didn't.
So what was you doing in the gym? Because you know I'm getting my gym game up.
So what I do is basically not just the gym. My day starts out every morning. I do HIIT cardio. Normally you're not supposed to do HIIT cardio on an empty stomach, but I don't care because it burns total body fat. But you could do steady rate cardio or HIIT cardio. I do HIIT cardio. Then I prepare my meals for the day, and then once I head to the gym later on, basically I was working my back. Another day I switch depending on which body part I'm going to work. But so yeah, I was working my back on Monday.
I wasn't trying to cut you off, but I think people want to know that after they get this Raw stuff out the way. I want to get this Raw stuff out the way.
We'll talk about it.
We'll delve into it. I want you to delve into it and I got some questions to ask you too about the gym because I've watched you and I see that you're very into fitness and that's great. I'm trying to get into it too. I've been eating salmon and steamed vegetables and all that. Do I look different?
A little bit,
right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Shine to your
Yeah,
head.
What?
Nah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say the same thing. Like
my face?
No, your hair looks exuberant.
It's shiny and it looks strong.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
So I'm like,
wait a minute.
Ron O'Neal did it?
Yeah, you see
Raw. Didn't Raw start off with Stephanie McMahon in the ring, and then Roman Reigns came out saying he was the authority?
Usual.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As usual.
I didn't see it.
I have this channel that replays it.
Hulu?
Oh,
No, it's on. It's like because I have a Comcast or whatever, Cablevision, whatever, and it replays it. It's called like
On demand.
No, it's like a Universal channel that it replays
Oh,
Raw.
yeah. Universal, they replay Raw, SmackDown.
I didn't even I only seen like 2 things in Raw. I didn't even watch.
So
it.
real quick, and then we gonna go to break. Let me get them these results, even though you probably already know. For the smart marks all out there, shout out to Amazing Red once again.
You are such a bite.
In the non-title match, Kevin Owens defeats AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Well, no, that was like wasn't that a DQ though?
Yeah, because then they wind up having that whole like
that whole segment after that.
It was 3 men versus 3.
It was
yeah, I definitely remember all now.
In the singles match, Big E with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods defeats Rusev with Alberto Del Rio, King Barrett, and Sheamus. In the singles match, Chris Jericho defeats Fandango. Now
Fandango came back?
It's surprise. I was like, what in the hell?
When I watched it, I'm like, he goes from AJ, like, they don't know what they doing with them 3. Like, leave out Fandango, whatever you want to call them. They don't know what they doing with AJ Styles right now. And I told you months ago this is what they was going to do, right? I told you that, right, Alex?
I thought they were supposed to bring the whole Bullet Club along.
That's what I thought.
That's alleged. I don't think I think that's going to happen. Hopefully that happens, but like I said, when AJ Styles came to WWE, I said they wanted to slowly dismantle the aura of AJ Styles of being the best in the world.
They broke him down.
It first started with Jericho kicking out of a Styles Clash.
Yeah, I remember that. You told me about that. And then you say you lost to the
you can Styles
the
Clash Hanson and Rowe. You can Styles Clash the Addiction.
Mm-hmm.
You can Styles Clash all these legends. But Jericho's a legend in his own right.
Not only that, Jericho turned around and gave him 3 code breakers.
Oh yes,
Right.
Did you see that?
Yes,
I thought that was a bit excessive.
A bit, shoot.
Right.
But if you notice, AJ still was moving after those 3 code breakers. So
Right, but we talking Code Breaker,
Styles Clash.
Styles Clash.
no, hold up. Don't say code breaker and put your hand down there. This is Chris Jericho. Like this man is awesome.
We
too.
talking about the comparison between 2 of the finishing moves.
Not the wrestlers, the
So
moves.
if I had 2 finishes in my pocket, and all I had to do is touch you and say this is going to be your finisher,
Which
you rather
one?
get?
Which one would I rather do? I rather do Styles Clash.
Exactly.
I just think
Do
it's
not
so
get
cool.
me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I love Chris Jericho. I tell his people all the time when the braids was popping off and all that back in the days. Rappers didn't make me do it. My brothers
It was
made
Chris
me.
Jericho
It was
when he used
Chris
to wear his
Jericho.
little braid.
When he had the ponytail up like that. I was like, I want to get that. I want to get box braids and walk around just like that. I don't care what. You could call me Quee. Shout out to Quee-Wee. Yo, wherever you at, yo. I need answers. Where's Quee-Wee?
No
516-299-2790. If anybody can give me information on Quee-Wee, I will book Quee-Wee to come to the WrestleMania party April 3rd live at the Expo. But anyway, real quick. I'm talking too much today.
Yes,
Maybe
you
I'm
are.
tired.
No, I'm kidding.
Charlotte defeats Natalya. That was a great match.
I like that
It
match
was?
too. Yeah.
Wow.
They always putting on
No,
five-star
hold up. Don't
matches.
say
I didn't
all
see it. I didn't
surprised.
see Raw. I didn't see Raw.
okay.
I only see like 2 things.
They always putting
all
on
right.
good matches.
Don't beat me up, please.
No, because I thought you were trying to shade the
No, I'm
divas
not
for a
sexist.
minute.
Oh no. We gonna get into a lot of diva shaming. No, I'm just playing.
I
love the divas.
I'm about to get you with one of my vengeance bombs if
Oh,
you don't
my
shade the
goodness.
divas.
Oh, man.
All right.
She already threatened. Everybody want to threaten us.
Hold on. See, I got something for you. All right, Bubba Ray Dudley with Devon Dudley defeats R-Truth. I don't know why that match happened.
I know.
I think
What?
I know.
They keep trying to build up the
R-Truth
Truth
and
the Golden Truth.
it kind of made me feel like they're trying to do the whole. Remember when Booker T and
That's
Goldust?
what I said. I said that on the
Yeah.
show too. I said it's gonna
every
be
time I
Booker
see
and
that,
Goldust.
every time I see that, I'm like, yo, they trying to recreate Booker and Goldust.
I don't
Which
know.
is I like that tag team.
It could
though,
be a
word.
possibility, but I really did love Booker and Goldust.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
So
it's
so the Golden Truth, they actually tag now.
Nah, not yet.
I
Not
think
yet?
they
Oh,
will.
not yet.
It looks
No,
like
it's gonna happen. It's because the same thing that happened with Goldust and Booker T.
R-Truth keep getting washed.
I never seen the movie. Never will.
Yo, I think the funniest skit between them two when he was the lumberjack. Yo,
that was funny.
Yes.
yo, that had me crying, yo.
Take it. And he had his lips through the beard.
Yeah.
Man, he got me with the lumberjack outfit.
Oh man.
All right, man.
They
Let me
were
finish this. We
a
gotta
great
pay
pair.
some bills, man. Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper.
Yeah.
He defeated Dean Ambrose by disqualification in a dark 8-man tag team match. Dean Ambrose, which people didn't understand, like right after the main event, Dean Ambrose wrestled again with Dolph Ziggler, Roman Reigns. And Sami Zayn defeating the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper. Luke Harper apparently got hurt. I think he blew out his knee.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he blew out his knee. I didn't get any confirmation on that. They say he
sucks.
possibly blew out his knee. I should have checked it out.
That's
This
too
is when you need Jenny. Jenny, we miss you. If you listening, we miss you because you
Hi
be sitting
Jenny.
right
I
here.
wish you were here. I
Yeah,
would have loved to meet
Yeah,
you.
Jenny's my assistant, man. She's just so
She
excited.
has to deal with you.
Yeah, she got to deal with me.
Shade.
I'm a good guy. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yo, she like 2 for 2 right now, yo.
I'm a good guy. What a sun at? Like, palm trees everywhere. All right, but we're gonna pay some bills real quick, man. This is a new day. We got MJ Jenkins in the house. 516-299-2790.
I like to
516-299-2790. You get to talk to MJ Jenkins.
Yeah, you wanna
This is
talk
Square
to me?
Business Radio only on WCWPsports.org.
Throwback Tuesdays, playing your favorites from the 1960s to the early 2000s.
Love, love me do.
I want to love you, pretty young thing.
Every Tuesday from 2 to 3 or 6 to 7, only on mywcwp.org.
Want to make your Monday better? Need a cool down? Join me, Hot Tea, Monday nights from 6 to 7 with The Cool Down. I'm bringing you upbeat music, trending topics, and LGBT news, plus all the latest campus happenings and more. And keep up to date with my show on Instagram. Follow me at @thecooldown_. Start off your week the right way with The Cool Down. Monday nights from 6 to 7, only on mywcwp.org.
This is the last son of Brooklyn, the man of steel, Mike Verner. You're listening to Square Biz Radio with Sosa Dibiase, the spot for wrestling talk.
We the people!
I like that.
Told you to do that every week.
We are back. We are back.
That was kind of cool.
We got a caller. Who is this? Please. Hold on. Let Alex get right. You talking square business? What up?
What's going on, everybody? It's Joe from Queens, man.
Joe,
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
Joe is good.
Hello,
Doggy
Joe.
dog.
What's going on, everybody?
You got something to say?
Yeah.
You got something you want to say to MJ?
Yes, MJ Jenkins. I just want to say a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
I see nothing but sky's the limits for you in your career. And, shout out to just women's wrestling in general.
Whoop, whoop.
Just really, really happy that you're on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
that.
Oh, no problem. I got a question for everybody there. With Raw just going by, I know you all just said you saw it. Do you have any concerns for WrestleMania coming up? Because, this card is starting to look kind of shaky to me.
I put it out on Twitter. What was it, Monday? That this WrestleMania could possibly shake up a lot of people instead of the card being shaky. When you look at the card, it looks suspect, but I got some faith in this pay-per-view. I think this is the pay-per-view that's going to open a lot of eyes back up to the product. This is do or die, basically.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I believe one match could set the tone for the whole entire WrestleMania.
Which is going to be Shane McMahon versus Undertaker.
Oh,
because
yes.
you know Shane McMahon going to put it down. So
I love watching
mean, regardless of the card, one match could really, shine out at all. But you're right, though. The card do look kind of shaky.
yeah, when you look at it on paper, it looks wild. Like, when I seen Shane McMahon and Undertaker, I'm like, okay, this is what I want to see. I've been let down a lot by Dean Ambrose, so I'm not trying to be like, stop fooling me with the no holds barred and all he doing is sticking his tongue out, doing elbows. Like,
Dean Ambrose, what you think?
You get let down a lot.
I mean, it's Oh, go ahead. I mean,
no, go ahead. Do you feel like you get be honest?
Do I get let down by Dean Ambrose?
By Dean Ambrose in these barbed wire explosion matches.
The thing is, it's like
Yo, stop laughing, Joe.
The thing is, I kind of like it because we don't have anything else that's kind of like close to that anymore. He's the closest thing to edgy or hardcore, and that's why I think they're letting him be that way. So I really try not to like nitpick and nag. I try just to appreciate what we have now, because before, I mean, like I'm sure we're all wrestling fans. We were very opinionated before when it was just the same people over and over and over and over. So I mean, we have kind of new faces, so I just try to just to go with it and to see, and I just try to appreciate it more, because let me tell you something, when I get there, y'all better not be complaining about me.
No, see, and that's the thing. You gonna want honesty. We all know that this is your goal that you want to do.
Right.
Joe, you got another question real quick?
No, man, that's all I got for y'all.
All right, thanks, brother.
I'm looking forward to
The mics is
WrestleMania.
spiky.
All right.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, but
Thank you,
here's
Joe.
back to what I was saying with Dean Ambrose. Like, they got it. Like, this thing, what they doing with all the legends, like Terry Funk, a.k.a. Charlie Chaplin, or whatever they called him, that is not him. That is Terry Funk.
He was there?
This is what they doing every Raw.
They did a segment with Dean Ambrose.
They doing segments, right? where legends are giving Dean Ambrose hardcore weapons to defeat Brock Lesnar.
Mick Foley gave him
Mick Foley gave him Barbie.
A baseball bat with barbed wire?
Yes,
Barbie. Yeah, Barbie.
Excuse me.
Give him a...
What?
No, she was trying to get it out.
I'm trying to get it out. He's like...
What?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Talk now. You keep cutting me off. I forgot. I thought I was the guest. Yeah. But
yo, that's 3 for 3.
Yo,
3 for 3.
let me just sip my water.
But we got and then Terry Funk gives Dean Ambrose a chainsaw as Charlie Chainsaw.
Charlie Chainsaw.
Whatever. I don't know who that is. Why are they doing that? When the match is not, we all know Dean Ambrose is more than capable of putting on a death match.
His history.
They're not going to let him do that. He lets me down every time.
Have you seen his indie work? He's done a lot of blood.
He's working CZW. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. He's crazy.
I've seen pictures of that. I'm like, yeah, okay.
I don't.
But you gotta kind of be honest on the product though, because there's a lot of people that we had in this chair that, you know, that's their goal, but at the end of the day, like,
no.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I mean, I just think it's just, I enjoy, like, honestly, before I never really used to like pay attention to him. I'm more of a Roman Reigns type girl.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is what I wanted to ask you.
Don't you shade me.
This is what I wanted to ask you.
Hold on.
Wait. Hold on. Right.
Oh, boo-boo.
This is what, boo-boo. Let me tell you something. This is what I wanted to ask you. I told you before, I wanted to ask you something. This is what I want to ask you.
Okay.
I've been having problems and complaints understanding what it is that fans don't like in Roman Reigns, but you're on social media all the time praising Roman Reigns. So what is it that people don't like about Roman Reigns, and what is it that you like about Roman Reigns? Please explain it.
I think people just don't like Roman Reigns because he is aligned with the Samoan family. Yeah, no, listen, go ahead. Because I mean, especially with the smarts and the whatever. My thing is like they keep saying, oh, he's handpicked. Oh, he's this. He's only got this position because he's The Rock's cousin. Blah blah blah. But you have to remember he was also in developmental for a while. Mm-hmm. Brock Lesnar went through developmental. Everyone else no one is given something. You have to work for it. And just like Brock Lesnar worked for it, Dave Bautista worked for it, maybe somebody else did go through developmental quicker or not. But the fact is, they had to work for it. And I think everyone is just so caught up on boo. Or some people just followers. It's cool to boo Roman. And other people feel like, oh, we're being force-fed him. Like we're being force-fed Cena. Oh, come on. For one, Cena was hot for a quote in time until they like bandwagoned on him, obviously. Oh, yeah, that music. I was like, where is he?
Okay, so.
But I think they don't like him because they feel like he's getting opportunities and he hasn't worked for it, when in fact he has. And I think that's totally unfair. Now, I like him not only because he's handsome.
Oh, there you go.
Everything
there you go.
Not only because he's handsome.
There you go.
No, I'm saying not only.
Did you see her face?
He
Though?
is handsome. But I like him because it's like when I look at him, he looks like he means business. Like when he comes down there, I know it was him and Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, but it's just they all had like a certain character to them. And like I like Dean Ambrose too. It took me a little while longer to like him. I did like Seth Rollins from the jump too, but I like Roman Reigns as well. And it's just when he's in that ring, he's really aggressive. He's strong. People, he only got 5 moves. So does everybody freaking else that's in the company.
5 moves of death. That's what they call it.
You know, like you know the moves because that's what they do. That like. How you say that separates them from everybody else. So it's just he's always very strong. He has a great look, and not for nothing, I'm telling you, his timing. I watched his timing in that ring. People are like, he's not technical. Excuse me, when have you stepped in that ring? When can you bump and feed like that? I doubt your ass can.
Don't touch my baby.
So no, but it's just certain things. So maybe because I'm from a wrestler's point of view, I'm watching and I know what it takes versus a average fan or somebody who's just like nitpicking and like, well, he's getting this. It's not that. And you know, obviously people's like, oh, well, he's down the mic. Well, obviously, you know, no one's giving free will like usual like before. But I mean, that's what I like him. Like I just think he's aggressive in the ring. He looks good. I like his style in the ring. Of course, I do want to see him a little something other than the Shield. with the whole Shield gimmick. But I just think he has so much potential to actually be that next guy. But it's just, what's crazy is one moment fans were, you remember, I think it was like what was it, 2 years ago or a year ago, when everyone was booing and they wanted Roman Reigns to win it. But I think, that was when Batista was there and they were all wanting Roman. Then now once Roman got it, was boo, Roman. You're never happy. So I just think that's what it
is. Roman Reigns good on the mic? MJ Jenkins.
Have you? Okay. I think, obviously, I'm going to be honest. From what I saw, it seems robotic. It seems like they're giving him, script, say this, say that. But if you noticed, there's been times where he cut away from the script and he was like funny. And it was something that made everybody pop. Mm-hmm. So you have to really look. And if for you smarks out there, since you think you know everything, you have to really pay attention to times where he went away from, obviously you could tell what he had to say.
He was improving.
Yeah, when he was improving. If he's given that ability, he will be like, it will be out of this game. I really think he has. I think he has it, but he just hasn't been given that green light to just, all right, just be you.
What does a smark mean to you? Because I'm just hearing you say that a lot.
Okay, smarks are people who. Okay, I prefer to just have fans that are marks, like just love the product.
So there's a difference between smarks and marks.
Because marks are one that thinks they know, and they think they think that they know the business. They think they know the ins and outs, or just because they're older and they realize that it's more of an art form versus, quote, real. They think they know what's best for the company, or they think they know what's best for the rest of the fans, or they think they know the ins and outs of the business, so they feel like they can dictate, or they should be able to dictate what goes on. And the moment you try to tell a wrestler or someone that's actually in the business or gearing towards that you know more than them, and the fact, and if you want to, like, to me, that makes you a smark.
Like what you should be doing, or maybe if you'd have done this, that.
Yeah, you should have, yeah. To me, that's that. To me, just be a mark. Enjoy the product. And enjoy it. I'm not saying you can't have your opinions, because obviously, I mean, everyone's going to have their opinion. Mm-hmm. But it just gets to the point to where you think that you should be a Stephanie McMahon or Vince, and you act that way. To me, that's a smark. So
insight
if y'all offended, so be it.
MJ
I really don't give a hoot.
Real quick.
Insight from MJ.
That's your opinion, but you know what I didn't hear you say?
Yeah.
And this is just being honest.
You can say it.
You didn't say fan.
I mean, no.
Throughout your whole
I was just about to ask that too.
You
What's
did
the difference
not
between a mark
say
and a fan?
fan.
It's a fan. Oh, okay.
Well, what's the difference between a mark and a fan?
I mean, no, you can be a fan. A mark is a fan.
MJ.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with being a mark. Let me get this straight. Like I grew. That's why I wanted to do this, because I was someone who enjoyed it. Being a mark and being a fan is nothing wrong. That's what makes you love wrestling.
But now in this real whack era of wrestling, right?
Oh crap.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
people use those words as a sign of. It's a derogatory term. That's like when I was in the Navy.
Not me.
Right? A person that serves with you should call you shitmate. If
really?
somebody calls you shitmate in the Navy, that's a derogatory term.
Yes.
So it's the same thing.
That's shady.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
MJ,
you.
I like you. I really don't want you getting caught up in the middle of all of that.
Oh, thank you.
I really think you should take your mind back to when you were a fan and you had. I think fans have a place to dictate because they pay you guys.
No. Let me just say this.
Not dictate.
Okay.
Not tell you what you should do, but they have a right to their opinions on how.
Oh no.
How
and like
go.
I said, you do have your right to what you want to see, and like, because obviously that's why different fans are a certain fan of a certain person, because they like a certain thing about that wrestler. But however, when and I'm not going to say this person's name or whoever, certain fans, when you go and tell a wrestler, we made you, or you doing this for us, that's when you're smart, and that's when the derogatory term comes into play. There's nothing wrong with being a fan and a mark. I'm a fan. I'm still I mark the heck out over wrestlers, over Roman. There's certain times where I'm in the back and I see somebody that I grew up watching, and I have to remember to tone it down because I'm a professional and I want to be on their level. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, because I swear, let me tell you, I was at Madison Square Garden and Roman Reigns came out and I'm just like, you remember those two girls on Raw that were going crazy? Like, and that's what I'm just like, oh my God. You know, I was in fan mode. But that's what I'm saying. When you get to that point to try to say that, oh, we made you and da-da-da, and you're going to do what we say, that's when it becomes a problem to me. I don't have nothing. I'm a fan. I'm still a fan. But at the same time, I'm a professional. You know, I try and do this professionally.
You enjoy fans that are respected.
Yes. Be like. Come on, like somebody like there was a fan.
Hold on. Let's pay some bills. Pay some bills.
I'm about to come back.
Don't forget that though.
Yeah.
MJ got a story for y'all. 516-299-2790. 516-299-2790. Call and get to talk to MJ Jenkins.
Yeah.
This is Square Business Radio. Only on WCWPsports.org.
Word.
Imagine the pain that I bring if I said I'm a doing in the streets of this thing. It's a K-I-N-G-N hill while it's banned in the world, and I have no fear. I'm the mean and the mean, the nightmare dreams, the root of all evil. Weak fear me, yeah. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings split.
See why millions are checking out Mouseketeer Radio.
Love it. Love the hosts, Christina K, Will Brunner.
Basically, I love to sing along to all of the songs.
Disney to me is nothing but happiness.
You ain't never had a friend like me. Now.
When you wish upon a star.
We're breaking
We're
free.
What is this?
The #1 Disney radio show, and we cover it all, from movies to the parks, Broadway, and beyond. Check out our vlog and hang out with us Fridays 2 to 4 on mywcwp.org.
Alana here, inviting you to check out the Rockin' Sunday Morning Show every Sunday morning from 10 a.m. till noon. You'll hear 2 great hours of classics from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. I've got Whitney Houston, Night Ranger, and everything in between. There's even a Beatles block. The Rockin' Sunday Morning Show. Sunday mornings from 10 a.m. till noon, only on 88.1 FM and WCWP.org.
Square Business Radio.
Let that rock. Pick that back up.
Yo, you should have AJ's new theme.
We are back. MJ Jenkins in the house.
I wish y'all see how Sosa looked at me, yo. He looked at me like I had like 8 heads. Just
So
oh
we here with MJ Jenkins, 516-299-2790. We have some pretty good conversation.
Yes.
We haven't even gotten to her business yet, and we
that
having a
ain't-
good time. Man.
That's the
so
passion.
Finish up your point. You forgot? I told you not to forget.
No, it's my point is we were talking about the whole thing from a smart to the blah blah to versus being a fan or whatever. See, because we spoke about this off air, and now I'm just we got that point across of what I meant.
I like PBJ sandwiches.
Yeah. No, the whole point is there's nothing wrong with being a mark. Marks are fans. I'm a mark still in a certain aspect, but there's just is something wrong when it crosses the line once it becomes disrespectful, and then you feel like you're entitled to, and you feel like you own or you know more or you dictate a person who's really actually putting in the grind and the work.
Has somebody actually came up to you and said that to you?
Oh yes, I've had several
Smarks.
And
you want to tell the people the story?
No, I mean,
it came up to you specifically and said, you need to do this.
It's just on my Facebook. You know, everyone like hits me up on my Facebook and stuff, which I have no problem. Certain fans even inbox me and I direct message me and I still talk to them.
Yeah.
And I'm not, and it just doesn't happen to me. It happens to other people too. But I think that's when it's like a violation.
Yeah, I would never in my life ever say something like that to a professional wrestler.
You know, be a fan. I mean, I'm going to say this again. The term mark to me is not something derogatory. The term mark is you just enjoying wrestling.
Right.
You're loving the product. It can be either you're booing somebody or you're cheering for somebody or you're whatever. That's what it is. To me, being a mark is enjoying and being happy, loving and supporting, or in supporting is booing or cheering. Is that. That's what a fan mark thing is. But being a smart is something totally different. So that's what I think, it just needs to be like separated. Yeah. Where people need to realize what it is.
I learned something today. Excellent. I didn't know that.
Gonna learn today.
We can talk about that
forever.
Man,
Let's move on.
So I already know where you from because I'm a creep like that.
That's okay.
What?
But,
creep squad.
That's what I do. I creep everybody that come up here. Obviously, my research.
So, no. They say creep. Listen, you can't use creep. That's the word. You got to use research. You can't use.
And you
use the word creep.
Now you saying creep. Now that word does offend a lot of people.
I guess.
Hold up. Okay, so you're not a creep for Roman Reigns?
Oh,
boom! Got her.
No, I'm gonna pause. I'm not a creep for him because I don't be like, ooh, let me look at shots of his booty.
Whoa.
I don't do that. That's a creep.
That's what people do to you?
I don't know. I mean, I post it, so they're gonna look anyway. But
I'm confused.
No, but whatever. Next.
If Roman Reigns, hold up. If Roman Reigns is like, you can believe that booty pic, you ain't.
He would never do that.
Why would he catch you? Because you about to be in the WWE.
He would never do that.
He's going to run across
That just
you.
doesn't seem like
he's going to walk up on you and be like, believe that, son.
She's going to be like, oh
God. You know how you acted towards Roman Reigns? That's how I acted when I first seen Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like,
holy.
Tommy Dreamer took his beer.
Yep.
Oh.
He took my beer. You know when he does the spot where he smashes the beer over somebody, he grabs it from the audience and smashes over somebody's head?
I bet that made you go insane.
Yo, this is what I did. I'm going to explain it again. I wrote, like, at the beginning of the show, like, towards the middle, towards the time to his match, I wrote his name on a cup. And I bought a front row seat ticket and all of that. And I was like, he's going to take this beer. I had my own beer. We was drinking all other stuff.
Determined.
But he took my beer and hit Brian XL over the head with it. And, like, I was like, yeah. And everybody's patting me on the back. And then, like, when I came down, I was like, yo, he really just took my beer. I've been watching this guy through ups and downs and trials and tribulations. And when I cried, I watched him. He made me happy. Like, he gave me hope. He gave me something to believe in, never to give up. And when it came down, yo, I was about to cry. I was like, I had a flag scarf, and I had like a Kanye moment. I was like, I'm done.
He about to cry right now.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go. Man.
It really is a great feeling.
Super Mark.
But you see how you felt, how you felt, and how you talk about it passionately. That's what made me fall in love with wrestling.
Right.
I mean, I cried over a few superstars
but
in my day.
But here's the thing, though: people don't understand the times that I was in when nobody was there for me.
You
had wrestling,
right. And wrestling was there for me.
Exactly.
That's why I do this. That's why we do this. You know, understand what I'm saying?
Facts, though.
It's a different time now, but back then, man, when I had nobody. Watching Tommy Dreamer beat up Raven, get beat up by Raven, and take Singapore cane shots meant everything to me.
I just met Raven, too.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize him. I'm like, who's that guy with the short hair? That's Raven.
But before
That's Raven?
She got some biceps.
I know, man.
She got some bar game going.
Yeah.
She making all kinds of
game.
I be working out.
All kinds.
I ate my.
Shout out to the Hodge twins, man. I watch them every day. They my motivation. But anyway.
Oh gosh.
Let's get into you real quick, man.
Okay.
Like I said, I already know you from. Let people know where you from.
I am from Brooklyn, New York, Bed-Stuy, but I also used to live in Aiken, South Carolina.
Okay.
In Augusta, Georgia.
That's what's up.
So if you hear a little accent, it's there.
So how long have you been in Brooklyn steadily?
Okay. I've been in Brooklyn since I was 11.
Right.
Steady.
Oh, so you're a New Yorker then?
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker.
Since you was 11.
Yeah.
So you've been a Yogi Bear before?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I used to actually volunteer with him.
Okay.
I used to actually volunteer.
Do you remember somebody named Leo?
Oh, it sounds.
Did you do
familiar.
indoors?
I did indoors. Yeah, I only did indoors. My bus leaders were Esteban and Nicole.
Esteban and Nicole. I know them.
And I remember they got married and they moved to Canada. I remember Pastor Bill. I remember Victor, Maria. I think
she know everybody.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Nah, it's
a Metro Ministries
I got it.
church.
I'm not from
my
Brooklyn,
dad
though.
works for them, right?
What's
Leo? Tall white guy. He had like the flat top. He was like the most important guy there.
I'm probably
Pastor Bill.
If I would see him, his name does ring a bell.
Yeah, his name's Leo. You know Willie?
Yes.
That's my uncle.
Yes.
Yeah. They took care of me when I was a kid. That's my uncle.
You used to go there?
Yeah, they took care of me.
I probably saw you.
Yeah. You probably definitely did see me.
Hold up. I don't know it's rude to ask a woman her age.
I'm
but how old are you?
26.
Okay.
Yeah. They took care of me, man. So Willie's my uncle and Leo's my pops. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was all family to me. Like
small world.
I remember. Victor always bring me to his house to play video games and stuff, and I always wanted to hang because he always had a bunch of young kids hanging out, and I just wanted to hang with them. My pops be like, "Yo, you don't want to hang with me no more?" I always get jealous, yo. But shout out to my pops, man. I love you, doggy. But
do you ever go to the camps? Like how they have the
I've been to camps in Connecticut and all of that. I've been to overnight camps and everything.
I went to one camp in summertime. We had like this food fight or like whipped cream fight.
Wait, I thought they don't do that in movies. They actually do that?
Oh, we had a ball.
I took
this cream pie and smashed it in somebody's face and it was like, ha, ha, and ran away.
That's dope, man.
So
everybody from and that's the thing.
Everybody from Brooklyn knows Yogi Bear.
Amazing. I'm telling you, if I get Amazing Red and Brand XL in here, they know my pops. They know people that used to hang around.
You know what? Ted DiBiase
came there. Yeah,
came to
Club
Life. Yes, yes, we were probably there at the same time.
And you know what's crazy though? The day that he came, pause.
What? Why is that a pause?
Yo, when he came to Club Life.
Why is that a pause?
All right, listen, man. Shut up.
He came.
When he arrived to Club Life.
There we go.
I was sick. Like the day before that, we was getting ready to go to Connecticut, and I passed out. And my pops was like I was like dehydrated, and I passed out. And I remember he took me to Dunkin' Donuts, and I went to go use the bathroom. I was supposed to go back downstairs, and we was gonna go to Connecticut. And I passed out right before I got to the bathroom. And when I woke up, I heard my pops go, "Oh my God, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!" And I'm up like, "What's going on?" He was like, "You just passed out, thought you died." So I didn't get to see Ted DiBiase, and that's my favorite wrestler of all time. So
I was really like.
Yeah, when you seen Ted DiBiase,
I was like, "Holy cow!"
If I see Ted DiBiase, just give me $100.
That was around the time where Club Life was doing the whole, and Yogi Bear, they were doing the whole wrestling thing, and they were incorporating wrestling.
That's
into,
what do you know? They call him Acer. When I talk, it's funny because when I talk to my pops, I know his government name because I used to hang out with all of them. But now I just remember him as Ace. He used to draw and stuff, and they used to all hang together. And they did
this is like with Ariel. Oh, what?
I know you told Ariel,
And they used to dance all the time. Yeah, I'm
braids. He got like hazel eyes.
Yeah.
That's my guy, man. And they did all the wrestling stuff. I remember I was at Club Life when they did the whole wrestling thing.
I was so like.
I was there, yeah.
And then the one guy came in like with the motorcycle and he was acting like he was the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Oh, that used to make me go insane. I was like, oh, this is like being in Monday Night Raw Live.
That was my first. That was actually, I think, my first like in-ring wrestling, watching somebody in the ring doing all that stuff.
Right.
And they didn't have no experience. They was just doing it because they loved us. You know what I'm saying?
They sure did drop kick. I remember
That's
just watching
dope,
Ariel keep drop kicking. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's dope. That's fire. I like that.
Yes.
It's a small world, man.
Yeah.
Real small.
Well, I mean,
world.
she was from Brooklyn, so.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
But I'm from Harlem, so are we gonna have an issue?
No, we not. I used to live in Harlem, 125th Street. I went to kindergarten there.
That's what's up. So, did you get into a lot of fights? Like, you grew up in the hood. Cause you went to Yogi Bear, so
I went to.
You came up in the inner cities. You was like that. You was like that black girl on Street Fighter before you
actually. You know what's funny is my family used to say, "Watch money. One day you gonna meet somebody at your match." I'm like, yeah, all right. But when I came to the city, I actually I remember Club Life. Remember Yogi Bear, they used to pop balloons.
Yeah.
If somebody did something wrong,
Yep,
and if
yep.
all your balloons were popped, they gave you 3. They give you 3. If you make too much noise, 1 balloon pops, 2 balloons pop,
no
3rd balloons pop, you get no prize. So there was this girl that was behind me. Back then I had my hair permed, so it was like down here, and the girl kept pulling my hair. So I almost fought like I got angry and yelled at her. I mean, but honestly, living in Brooklyn, New York, I got into a few fights, but it was. And the thing is, because I moved back when I was 11, I was the new girl, so people tried to test me. Yeah. And the thing is, I grew up in a house with a lot of girls and a lot of boys, and sibling fights, that happens. We were always fighting, so I grew up fighting boys and grew up fighting girls. So when I came back to New York at that young age, I was like, I really don't want to be always in fights like that. So I would try to be like I would try to walk away from it, but it would just keep happening because I was a new girl. I was a new girl in school. I was a new girl on the block. Oh, who's this? Yeah. So they would test me. So I would get into fights, and then after I beat them up, they would leave me alone.
So you said, like you said, you told us your age already. So I know you came up in the gang, like when the gang era was like real heavy in Brooklyn.
It was heavy. It was real heavy in my school.
How'd you avoid that?
Everybody was in the gang. And people were getting
I didn't avoid it that much. What happened?
It happened in Queens too, though. It was heavy.
I remember I used to always wear blue, and this one girl came up to me and was like, "Oh, are you Crip?" And I'm like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
Like I had no idea at first, and I'm just like, "No, I'm not in the gang. I just like the color blue." And I actually always, for some reason, the people that I was friends with somehow always wind up being and
everybody was in the gang.
In the gang, and it became to the point to where I was just their friend.
Yeah.
So they would be like, "Oh, that's so and so." Oh,
by affiliation.
And then you see somebody about to get jumped, and they see me. They're like, "Oh, who's that?" And they're like, "No, not her. She's cool. She's what?" So it was just like I didn't get into it, but I knew people who was into it, and honestly, like how they get the bad rep about people who's in gangs, and honestly, just from knowing them, they were just somebody who wanted to belong in something.
Just wanted to fit in,
and they wanted to fit in. They weren't bad people. They would actually always call, "Hey, so we actually have movie night. We're actually, we fight and we get into vibes and stuff, but we actually just want to hang out."
That's so funny to me.
And honestly, that's what it was. It was just a bunch of kids that maybe came from broken homes or teenagers just looking to find a way. You're growing up, and it was just...
He's looking for acceptance?
Yeah, they were all looking for acceptance, and it's just unfortunate that some people went that route, and, you know what happens when you go that route. Sometimes is not all positive.
That's so funny. Yo, let me get some popcorn, cuz.
Yes,
let me get some popcorn, cuz.
I knew a lot.
You got to butter on the popcorn,
I almost got into it.
Popcorn, cuz. You better put some butter on that popcorn, cuz.
Yo, relax.
I'm sorry. That's just mad funny to me, bud. That's just mad funny.
And Sosa was the one that was like that. Come on.
He said relax because I'm saying cuz. What you want me to say? Suwoo on the popcorn?
Yo, chill, boy.
Right,
oh, please.
Don't condone gang nothing.
Right.
Says the person with the
WCWP Sports does not condone any type of gang activity
Don't
in accordance with Square Business Radio. Me, my company, nor my constituents or my staff conduct any type of gang activity.
Right.
That was a great disclaimer. I should work for the FBI.
I was about to say that. That was good.
Yeah.
Under the express written consent of the NBA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like
But any siblings? Any siblings?
Oh,
I have siblings. Yes.
And I was off the top too.
I have siblings.
Go ahead.
Any siblings?
Yes, I have siblings.
She said she for the brothers and sisters. Like you said you got a lot of them though.
I do. Well, the thing is like how like you have that family that everyone always like stays around. Like this person's close to that person, so everyone always meshes all together.
I know that firsthand.
So it's like you got the cousins of the cousins and blah blah blah, the this and the that, and it's just you're bound to fight your relatives. But so I have my brother, Jameek. Yeah. My other brother Deshaun, my other brother Junior, my other brother Dwayne.
Yeah. So you got 15 brothers, is what you're saying?
I mean, I have a lot of brothers.
Oh, okay.
I have a lot of brothers.
That's what's up.
Where I just be like, yo, you better leave me alone and get my brother. They're like, what? I'm like,
tell your brothers to call in 516-299-2790.
Jaquan, I love you.
Get in touch with MJ Jenkins. Say hello to your sister. 516-299-2790. This is Square Business Radio, only on WCWPSports.org.
Ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. We take the dollar, can a damn soul stop it. Here comes the new kid on the block. Hold on your bets, here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone, power and money
Dear mywcwp.org, it has come to my attention that you don't play anything heavier than the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Why don't you have a show that appeals to people with a taste for Norwegian blackened pseudo-crapcore or Swedish melodic screamo progressive power metal?
Dear person who still writes letters, you clearly have not listened to the Shred Shack.
It airs Wednesday nights on mywcwp.org. Pat, Dan,
and sometimes Reese
are in the studio giving metalheads exactly what they want.
Brand new tracks straight from the major metal record labels.
Top 5 lists.
News in the world of heavy metal.
Interviews with new and established acts.
I mean exactly what they want.
Beards.
Explosion noises.
Bacon.
World domination.
Chocolate-covered bacon.
Chocolate-covered beards.
With bacon.
Fighting bears. Definitely fighting bears.
Oh, and metal.
Yeah. That's the Shred Shack on MyWCWP, airing Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Finally, a metal show on the island that listens to their audience.
Unless they want to hear Enter Sandman, because no.
Square Business Radio presents WrestleMania 32, live from the End Zone.
What's good? It's your boy Sosa Dibiase. Join me and my crew on Sunday, April 3rd to witness the Super Bowl of wrestling and sports entertainment, WrestleMania. Join us at 5 p.m. for free food. We got live guests, autograph signings, a WWE 2K16 tournament with a grand prize, and a live broadcast of the Showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania. Plus live music by my boy SBR's own DJ Arsonist. Follow at Square Biz Radio on IG for more info, and listen to Square Business Radio every Thursday from 7 to 9, only on WCWPsports.org.
Experience the excitement of WrestleMania, featuring Triple H, Roman Reigns, The Undertaker, Dean Ambrose, Brock Lesnar, and more. WrestleMania 32, live from the End Zone, Sunday, April 3rd at 5 p.m. Don't miss it. This is Square Business Radio.
Like I said, you should have AJ.
AJ Real Thing. We are back. 516-299-2790. We got MJ Jenkins in the building.
Partying and all that.
Make sure you check in your tweets. Make sure you put it out there. MJ Jenkins right now is putting out for you to call. We had a brother. We had Kama Jackson call. Shout out to Kama Jackson. Shout out to y'all. Everybody listening, man, thank you for listening, man. Like, I checked the analytics. Once again, shout out to everybody in Norway, Egypt, Belgium. You know what I'm saying? I checked the analytics. We getting listeners out there. So everybody overseas that's listening to us, thank you for joining the experience.
Spread the word.
Thank you.
So right now, MJ Jenkins is telling you to call in.
Yeah.
And you guys are not calling in. You guys are not supportive. You only trying to be supportive in the DM.
I think they scared though. I really think they scared.
They only be supportive in the DMs.
They do DM me a lot.
I believe that if they call, it's gonna be like, well,
and we don't definitely tolerate no disrespect on Square Business Radio. This is not.
But that's what it is. It's like it's
your grandmother's podcast.
It's one. First off, it's one too many. It's one too many men. So it's not like they could get her on the one because we're gonna hear it.
Exactly.
So it's
they can't get their creepiness
that's all it is.
out in the forefront. But they could call and just ask a regular question.
It's not gonna be a regular question. Do you like dandelions?
I recently had somebody inbox me and say, "So if I was, I'm just gonna do their voice. So if I was wrestling you, what would you do to defeat me and I was knocked out laying out? What would you do?" And I just looked at it.
Calf killer?
You can't say calf killer.
Calf crusher?
Yeah.
I looked at it and I'm just like, dude.
That's very weird. I'm trying to figure,
I was scared. I'm
trying to figure out the weirdest thing I've said to some. I haven't said nothing weird I haven't said nothing weird like that ever in my life. Ever.
I know I have.
Ever.
I know I have.
It's like, ooh, your thighs look like you could smush me. I was like, bro, go away.
I ain't say nothing like that though. No.
Like I just get straight to the point. When I slide in DMs, I just be like,
"Hey girl, what's your name?"
No, just hello.
Your number.
How are you? That's it. Like you ain't gonna respond to me. Like whatever, man. I ain't gonna get on to my answers, but you got some weirdos in your DMs, but they're not calling. That's messed up.
That's
so
right.
what it like? Is that the weirdest? Because now that we into it, what's the weirdest DM that you've gotten so far?
I just think like the most recent one where he it seemed like if I would respond, he wanted to get off by knowing what I would do to him. I had to say,
bruh.
Like what would you do to me? I mean, that was just weird. I mean, another person asked to buy my used socks that I wrestled in.
I hear a lot of wrestlers talk about that.
Yeah. It's probably the same guy.
Randy Summers said the same thing too.
Yeah, Randy Summers said it.
He said the same thing.
Wanted his used underwears.
Yeah, like right after the show.
Yep.
He said it was a dude though.
It is a guy. It's probably the same guy.
What?
Say go. Respect it.
Exuberance.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I'll be a smart for this. I'm smell mark.
So we already talked about where you are from. You are from Bed-Stuy,
Brooklyn.
or die.
I'm the Brooklyn Bombshell.
I already introduced you as the Trifecta. I know why you're the Trifecta. Let everybody know out in TV land why you're the Trifecta.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Miss MJ Jenkins, I am the Trifecta because I am a singer, I am an actor, and I'm a wrestler. I'm a multi-talented diva all around, ground for pound.
It sounded like I needed some music.
Round for pound?
Yeah, because I can really pound them out. It would be, right?
No. It sounded like you was like going in poetry. I am the Trifecta because I do. Like I need to have a bass line. Word. Yeah. I didn't even know that though.
Oh yeah.
I seen you posted something recently. You were I don't know which arena you were in.
I was at BWF.
That's what that was?
Yeah,
right.
that was the Bronx.
And you came out and then you were singing. I'm like,
yeah, she came out singing.
Yes.
Is this a new gimmick or something? But you was singing. I was like,
that was a WrestleMania type entrance you had there. No, seriously.
And that's actually going to be my interest from now on because whenever I do stuff, I'm always like, let me just. Dope. What is it I can do to really bring out myself to let people see like why I call myself that? And it's like, I done some things where I actually sing the national anthem. I'm like, you know what? Let me do it to where I can. What happened?
No, go ahead, talk.
Come on.
It's between me and him.
You guys are.
That's dope. That's dope though, because I'm like I said, like when I seen it, I didn't even know it, and you can sing. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's good. As long as you don't come out like our truth, people over there. What's up?
What's up? Feel me.
Don't do that though.
What's up?
Don't do that.
All right, now we about to put you on the spot.
Oh, here he go.
Now we about to put you on the spot.
Here he go. I'm about to run.
We about to see what the Trifecta could do over this classic beat, and you gotta rhyme with your head. You gotta rhyme muffled too, like this, like our truth do.
I'm not a rapper, guys.
You got 20 seconds. Oh, wait a second. Oh, hold on. We about to get sued.
So I gotta do it.
We are about to get sued.
No, do the
like
disclaimer again.
Wait, so it's like.
So you got to rhyme muffled just like our truth.
Oh my God! I can't.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, 516-299-2790. We have a good time here.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
You ready?
Oh,
Trifecta is about to let it go.
No freaking way! Oh my gosh!
That's crazy.
What's up? Yo, my name's the Trifecta MJ in the house. I don't know what else to say, but coming down. Do I really have to rap?
Go ahead.
I
One more
cannot
time.
rap.
One more time. We need the chorus.
What's up? What's up?
I don't know the whole
What's
word.
up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
We got.
Like, what are you
But who
saying?
really knows
What are
those
you
words?
saying?
He be spinning just regular bars.
And then he be dancing, and then it be all
His
up.
entrance is fire.
Nah, it is though.
He be
It is
spinning
fire.
different bars every time.
I be skipping and jumping.
And then when he moving, he be like, oh.
Yeah, he
be
do
still
like a little
dancing.
pop.
Yo, he still got that K Quick spirit in him. So.
Of course.
Shout out to the three. Do you remember the Rue?
No.
You don't remember that?
Three Live Crew?
You don't remember 3 Live Crew?
In TNA, who's it?
Come on, y'all.
Next.
Who's it? Conan,
It was,
Road Dogg.
I remember Conan,
and
Road Dogg,
and
R-Truth. Yeah. So,
Oh
Too
my
much.
God.
so let everybody know, how long have you been in the business of professional
I
wrestling?
started training in 2010.
Okay. When was your first match?
Oh, my first match was 2010. Like a few, I think it was like maybe 4 months in.
Oh, they threw you right in it.
No, it's not because they threw me right in either. It's because I really picked up really quickly, I guess. Not I guess, I mean, it's obvious. I picked up really quickly. I was always like athletic, and it's just I was always in that gym at Johnny Rod's World of Unpredictable Wrestling. I was always there like we had like, it was Monday, Tuesday, and then it was Thursday, Saturday. I would be in there all those days. And they'd be like, you need to slow down. Why are you in here for all these hours? I'm like, because I want to train. So the amount of time and everything that I put in that ring, that's why I got into the ring so quick. So yeah, my first match was around 4 months later, and it was we call ourselves Stunners, the female Stunner division, and it was against Marty Bell. Yeah, it was a gauntlet match. Yes, it was, and that was against Marty Bell.
I mean, if you had to choose like your for like your future, would you want to end up in like the WWE or like New Japan, or because you've been wrestling for what's that, 6 years now?
Yes.
And you're still young. You're still very talented. So do you have anything in the future that you want to go?
I honestly, I do have several goals. Of course, WWE is my number one goal. Honestly, I grew up watching it, and it's not because they're the sole survivors. It's when I flicked that channel, the first thing I saw, because I didn't have cable, was SmackDown, and I just stayed glued to the
What
TV.
channel?
It was, I think it was UPN Channel 9. Yes, It had to be UPN Channel. Yes, it was.
UPN 9.
And I just grew up watching that day in and day out, and I wouldn't go and hang out with friends. I would stay there and watch TV.
What's the best season of SmackDown to you that you could possibly remember? I'm talking about the theme music and the set.
This is hard. It was like
The Beautiful People.
Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
That one, it was like,
That was the
best
theme?
SmackDown
and
season.
it was like, why?
Yeah.
Something. I don't remember, but it was that, and I just remember.
Wait, Marilyn, the Beautiful People was a SmackDown theme?
Yeah.
SmackDown.
It wasn't.
Bro, how you don't remember that?
That was a Smack.
I know the song. I just didn't know that was a
That's
theme.
when SmackDown was popping, though. That's what SmackDown.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Forgot about that. What part about the set which set did you like the most?
With the big fist?
God. I want to say.
Do you remember the big fist one? It used to be like right
Yeah.
there. I remember they always had the big fist, and it was like these two oval looking circles.
Yeah.
Then it said SmackDown,
No,
and then
the fist didn't have the ovals.
no, it was on the side. The fist was there,
Not
and then
with the ovals. The ovals.
no,
a
the
regular
ovals
set.
was on the
That
side.
was different from the fist. The fist had the mirrors that was like
Really?
it kind of looked like thunder,
Oh.
and it had the fist.
So
the first season of SmackDown was that.
Oh, and I had that video game. Oh my
SmackDown
gosh.
2. SmackDown 2 was fire.
I'm getting
I like
all
it. I
mixed
like
up,
SmackDown
but
2.
I. Yes.
Yeah.
1999.
Oh, and I used to get so mad because I played that game so much that
SmackDown got
it
rocked.
scratched.
SmackDown got
scratched.
rocked.
No.
It did get rocked.
And I used to always put myself in love storylines with The Rock.
You talking about SmackDown 2 then?
SmackDown.
SmackDown 2.
SmackDown
Yeah.
2.
That game was fire, but would you say that's the best game of all time?
Which one? SmackDown.
Best wrestling game you've ever played in your life. Don't say no.
Oh man, that's hard because I remember having SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. I used to get so mad because my brother Jameek used to always get Brock Lesnar and like beat me up with him and like. But I really, don't shade me, but I really did like the SmackDown versus Raw when they had like the bra and panties matches. When they introduced that, and I used to be like, I'm gonna get you.
So.
Okay, so what? Yeah, so what? I said it. I like playing bra and panties matches.
No.
We want to know from your perspective. We're not going to force our stuff on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the best.
But that was like a later. I think that was like 2009.
Right.
I think
like
that
that,
version was
yeah.
2009. I remember it was like Stacy Keibler and Tori on the back of it. Yeah.
I forgot this is a SmackDown theme, y'all.
These were good times, man.
Yes, it was But do you remember like the old SmackDown and stuff when they used to like shove each other and they'd be in the corner or they would be like circling? And
Oh
you'd see them
yeah,
circle. You don't remember like
Oh yeah,
right before it come on?
the versus screens. That was dope.
Yeah.
I see that.
They don't do that no more.
Yeah, they don't do that no
They
more.
don't do that
I
no
see
more.
that you're real. She got a mind like us because we look
Word.
at a lot of stuff
Word.
like that. We don't look at just the rest. We like
No.
the sets. That's a forgotten like when the Rock look at you.
And yes,
do
and he
that,
go,
Yeah.
And then Jericho turns around.
And he goes like,
yeah. That's
And then you do your CAWs, your creative wrestlers, and then you have your joint like
he just standing there.
I have my
right?
Yeah.
I know. No.
I had my man look up. He'll look to left and right. He was like, no. Word.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
The Rock joint was the best though.
Yeah, that's dope.
Look
That
and do
look.
that Rock had the best joint.
It's like,
Word. Austin's was the best though, because he would just look at you and he'd do something with his lip. I forgot what he do with his lip. He'll just look at the screen like it was crazy. So he'll just look at you.
They didn't bring
That's
that
dope
back.
that you
They didn't
like.
bring that
Not
back.
a lot of people still talk about the intricacies of professional wrestling, but with that being said, you are in tune with a lot of the intricate stuff in wrestling. You made your own professional wrestling theme. How was that?
yes.
For you?
Oh man.
Oh,
so
that's dope. I ain't
it
know
was fun. It's called Remember My Name.
You just like you like a modern day Scary Sherry.
Oh, that's
because she made her own.
Yeah, she did too. Honestly, that was so much fun. Because Rick Cataldo, he always told me, Monique, do something, be original, do something that's yourself. Can't you sing? Why don't you come out singing? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I was like, you know what? Everyone comes out and they use just a song from somebody. And I was like, I want to make my own song. Like, where's the studio? I want to go in the studio. And I wrote some stuff before, but of course when I got there, it's like, all right, let's start from scratch. And I just started writing, okay, I want to come out, I want them to hear my voice. You'll remember my name. And okay. And Jay, I want my name. Because what happened was I went to NXT, and I just remember everyone in the crowd was singing everyone's music. They were hyped and jumped up, and I was like, I want something like that for myself.
Yeah.
I was like, I want something everyone knows this is MJ Jenkins. This is her. This is her voice. This is her. Oh, yeah, this is her.
Right.
So it's just like, even with Stone Cold, the glass break, with The Rock. If you smell, boom, that's The Rock. So why not have it, you'll remember my name, and it's me. Right. And now I don't use I don't use my song. I just come out singing it, and I actually changed it now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was actually fun. I didn't realize how difficult recording in the studio is.
That was your first time recording?
That was my first time ever recording in the studio.
Did you record in an actual booth? Because I know that's
I used the actual booth because first I did a demo on my laptop. You have like the record your voice.
But it's nothing like being inside.
But it's nothing like doing you had this and you could hear yourself like now, and it was like, whoa! I had to get used to hearing my own voice, and it's like,
Yo, shout out to 4-6 Productions.
Oh my God, I still sleep.
4-6 Productions.
Yo, Joey Zaza. Zaza is the one who hooked me up.
Shout out to everybody that came up with that. That's legendary, man. But we about to pay some bills real quick. We got a lot more business to get into of you.
Yeah.
MJ Jenkins, 516-299-2790. We are Robot Rocking. This is my joint right here. Have you ever heard DJ A-Track juggle this beat? Oh my goodness. It's to die for. Pause. But anyway,
why is that a pause?
That was crazy. 516-299-2790. This is Square Business Radio!
It's always a rumble here on the Total Access Throwdown.
And we're not afraid to roll with the punches.
Welcome to the main event.
Catch the hottest entertainment news,
Slay's poll,
the Spice Corner,
and the top 12 songs voted by you.
I wanted to say that.
I guess I beat you to the punch, Des.
I'm too spicy for this.
Oh man, don't worry, you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, it's just too
spicy.
Slay, that's my line.
The Total Access Throwdown.
Sundays at 12 p.m. only on 89.7 FM.
And mywcwp.org.
Catch up on the day's biggest headlines with the WCWP Evening Newscast. Weekdays at 4:55 and 5:55, keep up to date on the latest in news and sports. Only on 88.1 FM and WCWP.org.
These are with that good time music. Yes, it's back on the radio.
Yes, back on your radio, all that amazing music that's the soundtrack of your life. All here on WCWP.
My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Help! I need somebody.
Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.
It's better than you can imagine, if that's possible. So start your day with great rock for adults, weekday mornings 7 to 10 on 88.1 FM and WCWP.org.
Need your metal fix? Journey into the void with Dave Leitner. Wednesday nights at 9 for the music you won't hear anywhere else on the air.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder? Well, it's one louder, isn't it?
2 hours of heavy metal in its purest form. From Black Sabbath and beyond. Not the same old classic rock. Not the same played out songs.
These go to 11.
Into the Void. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Only on 88.1 FM and WCWP.org.
What's up, everyone? Johnny Ferrari here. When I'm not being cool, running around DC3 and the Bullet Club, AJ Styles, I'm with WCWP 88.1. Sosa Dibiase, bringing my bag of drinks.
Hey, started from the bottom, now the trifecta's here.
Right.
The trifecta's here.
Right.
We ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Hey.
I look like Sleepy Brown. No, I don't look like him. Shout out to Sleepy Brown, man.
The trifecta's here.
Shout out to...
Wait.
You sound just like him, too.
I do? Aw, stop lying to me.
I mean, just...
That's a privilege to sound like Sleepy Brown.
Just on that part.
No, that wasn't it.
Chill,
No,
boy.
That wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. Let me hit another note.
No, chill.
Woo! No? Okay.
Almost. Almost. Shout out to Sleepy Brown, man.
Sugar dip did it.
Yo, you're a fool.
Right.
Yo,
Okay.
so
He tried to do it. He couldn't do it.
No, I don't know it, but it was funny.
Oh,
so
man.
But it sounds
how is it learning from a great like Johnny Rods, man? That must be a treat. Not the San Francisco treat. That's a legend, man. Like he done wrestled the likes of Bob Backlund and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Sok Blogan. How was it learning from that?
It's
man?
very.
Tell him I said hi.
I will. The
Please.
thing is, Johnny's. Oh man, he talks in riddles.
Yeah.
So everybody always mimics his voice. Well, Pa. He does, but. It's very interesting because you have to really sit there and pay attention and not just listen, but you have to hear him.
Right.
Because he will tell you, you can actually learn a lot more from him just sitting and talking to him than going in the ring. He can easily go in the ring and just take your pinky and be like, see, this is it. Oh, look, I made you do that move. I didn't have to do nothing. But it's just, I think it's a real blessing. And it's an honor because he will teach you things that will get you to that next level. Yeah. And because everyone, wrestling is the smallest part. Yeah. But it's the things that has to go on outside of it that Johnny also teaches you about. But he doesn't just teach you by telling it. He does certain things so that you can learn it on your own way too. So it's actually it's really a good thing. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That is dope.
So Johnny Rods is really like if you looking for a school to go to and you're in the tri-state area or you're close by, I recommend that. 77 Front Street, Brooklyn, New York. It's in the Dumbo area.
What's the name of the gym? It's the
Gleason's Gym. World famous Gleason's Gym. Yes. Okay.
I wanna
What's that sound?
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
On the cattle ranch, yeah. Only on Square Business Radio.
Only on Square Business Radio.
You can get that's my new album. That's my new album. Me and McGraw got an album out. And,
you should get an album with Creed.
And
just call it her.
That's all he says.
Hell yeah. Her.
My phone, it decided it wanted to play Yahtzee.
Oh.
516-299-2790. You can curse out Alex for playing Yahtzee while on the work job.
Yeah.
About to take you down.
But most recently, another wrestling school that I moved to Michigan. I went to the House of Truth with Truth Martini. So if you're in the Michigan area, you should definitely go there too.
What is the most important thing Truth Martini has taught you?
Where the head goes, the body follows. That's how he talks. Where the head goes, the body follows.
It's good that you're getting this wisdom from these people too.
And you need to be, like he said, 100% undeniable.
Right.
Martin, that's what I call him. I don't call him Truth Martini. I just say Martin. It's really interesting because you get somebody who really cares.
Yeah.
Versus some people will go to schools and they're just there for your money. They give you 6 months and you graduate. For one, you never graduate from wrestling. Mm-hmm. You always should be training. And Martin, similar to Johnny, they teach you how to survive outside.
Yeah.
And Martin focuses a lot on those itty-bitty things that seems itty-bitty but it's not, because that's what's going to separate you from the next person, and that's what's going to make them want to take you versus over the other person. So a lot of it with Martin, his whole thing is you need to be 100% undeniable at all things. The way you hit that rope, the way you, like, everyone knows Wayne Regal's really, he's really strict on your technique, your footing.
Right.
Truth Martin is just like that.
Right.
Everything needs to be 100%. So, that's what one thing I take from him. Where the head goes, the body follows, and you need to be undeniable 100% all the way. And one thing he said, how you feel all the time when they say, oh, for a girl, that's okay. He said, you don't want that. You want them to look at you and be like, wrestler.
And I see how
that
you
was
train.
good.
You train with males and you were doing fisherman suplexes.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
I saw that too. I was like, who is this? Who is this? Who in the blue?
This is what I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
What is your problem with the Barbies of America?
What the Barbies? Did you see my Anti-Barbie Nation
What's
thing?
your problem with them?
What
Do you still feel that way?
Okay, pause. What are you talking about, though? I want to know specifically.
You did a promo for Anti-Barbie Nation.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
No, because I've done, so that one.
Okay.
My thing is, the Barbies of the world are the Barbies that, my thing is, we need to be respected.
So you calling yourself a Barbie?
I'm not a Barbie. I'm saying pause. I don't call myself a Barbie.
Pause?
I just gotta say pause because he said I call myself a Barbie.
No. You said we have to be respected. Like, who has to be respected? No disrespect.
I was saying like women. We have to be respected.
Okay.
Of course, it's a male-dominant industry, but we deserve respect. We get in there. We train, bust our butts just as much as the men do.
Right.
So, it's just my whole Anti-Barbie Nation thing, and it was with Jade, because really she's like, hey, Mo, I'm doing this Anti-Barbie Nation thing. Can you do a promo, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, you know what? I have an idea. So the Barbie thing is not an attack on the women who looked like the Barbie. It was more an attack on the psyche of people thinking that this is just what we are. Like, you're just good to look at for your tits or your butt or whatever. Come on. Your breast. Let me say breast.
Yes, I'm trying not to get fired.
For your breast or your butt, or because you have the skimpy outfit on. It was more, even though I did make it geared towards the women too, it was more just like it was an attack on that whole bubble of where they were placing us at. Like, this is what you're good at and this is how it's going to be and that's it. So it's like, no, we're tired of the whole Barbie thing. We're tired of just this and that. No, it's going to be something different. So that's why I took the head and bit and
how
spit
did
it
you
out.
get? So she bit off the Barbie head. So you know how hard it is to get a head off a Barbie.
You know what? It was really hard to get it off.
And
So
you took it off with your teeth.
Guess what I actually bit off? Her whole torso ripped. And I was just like, holy
But you
cow.
did it real swift, because when you look at it, like, just the head just popped off. But she got them gains and them striations all in her bicep area. So that's easy, man.
Oh God.
So real quick, man, we gonna go over a couple of allegiances you have made in your career.
Okay.
Please
remind me.
Why is it you're always finding yourself like forming an allegiance with a faction? Like BQE and Team Shazam.
Oh man!
If you want to start how Team Shazam started off, and then BQE, and then go into why you do these things, but people want to know.
Okay,
let's start off with Team Shazam.
Team Shazam. So Team Shazam was
funny story.
Funny. Huh? Okay, so I mean, you have to look at who's in Team Shazam first of all.
Kenny Bangle.
Dan D-Man, and then Dan Dillinger. Mm-hmm. So, it's just, here they are. They're three strong men. They're good in the ring, too.
Yeah. I like Kenny Bangle.
And I like Kenny, too. Yeah. And Dan is really always the mic person. Yeah. And, I came into that Fed, and I'm just like, look, I'm here to do this, that, and the third. This is who I am. This is my stuff. This is what I do. Mm. And it's like, oh, she's dope. Oh, we saw her at another show. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And it's just when I think it's like when people meet and they have like a common goal and they just have like this personality or aura about themselves, it just winds up happening. So that's how Team Shazam happened. It was like, hey, we have this girl, look at her stuff. And then a previous show that me and Kenny did, we were actually on the same show. Right. So when I went there, it was, you know what? Not just because she's black and you guys are black. It was, oh, this is what she does. And what was interesting is other people that was like, no, we want her with us. And it was like, no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to go with Team Shazam. So it's not like it just happened to be aligned with them.
Are y'all still in allegiance with each other?
Yes,
still a faction?
We still are. We are still a faction. It just so happened that I moved to Michigan at the time to better myself. I'm always trying to do things. It just so happened that when I moved, we had more bookings coming. And I'm just like, yo, I'll be back. But yeah, I'm still in allegiance. Oh, and BQE. So of course Karen Q. She's also from Johnny Ross.
Choking out.
Yeah.
Choking out Karen Q.
Because
leave Karen Q alone.
She's
man.
like a cute panda bear that sometimes you want to hug and then choke at the same time.
hug a real panda bear, see what happens.
Yeah, so it's just me and Karen. We're always like, how can I say? We're always like those kind of people that's like pushing each other.
Right.
It's like, yo, let's do this in the ring. All right, let's warm up. Let's do this. Oh, what do you want to work on? All right, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do that. So it was just more of like us, I guess, trying to bring out the better in each other versus, and then plus we were there, so we always wind up training together. So from just us forming like a natural wrestling friendship, that's how the BQE came. And from one, Karen's from Queens. Right. I'm from Brooklyn. So we were like, oh, yeah, we could be the BQE. Oh, it's so cute. And I was
so
like,
y'all decided to be a real long highway.
Yeah.
It takes forever to get out of, man.
Yes. And let me tell you, which is funny.
I hate the BQE.
I hate the BQE.
He's so mean. But that's how it came up. Really, it was just more natural. Me and Karen, the whole the BQE thing was more natural. Just like, oh yeah, okay, we got a match together. Why don't we just be a team? Right. Oh, okay. Oh, we do another show.
I'm tired of choking you out. Let's be friends.
Like, right? You know what? She's like, oh, you always choking me. I'm like, she's like, you always got to beat me up. Yeah, But yeah, it just kind of naturally happened like that.
But so. Why the factions?
Why? It just happens in wrestling. It wasn't like a need for it. I mean, I honestly don't feel like I need to be in a faction with her. I mean, I could stand on my damn own.
Hey, nobody's not questioning that.
No, but it
See
just
shoulders?
I don't need a man or what? Why is that not a man?
I don't need a man to cook
I don't
for
need
me.
a man. No. It's just it just happened naturally. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to form this faction for this, but I think Team Shazam formed because they needed a girl.
Right.
I mean, Team Shazam already existed before I came here. Let me just make that clear.
Yeah.
But it was like I in a sense upgraded them because I'm MJ. And once I joined them, it was just like when we would go to shows, people would be like, one girl literally came to the promoter and was like, "That MJ, I want to fight her. Where is she? Tell her to come from behind the curtain." I'm just like, fans throwing food in my face. I'm just like, whoa.
Really?
Like, oh yeah. And I really wanted to. I really wanted to put
Get
them
Brooklyn
put
on
them
them,
paws
son.
on. I wanted to give them the BK stomp. Like I tell people, like, don't make me, I'm used to stomping with my Timberlands. Don't make me bring out my Brooklyn
Turn you into
Timbs.
waffle, son.
Word, like in
back up off me, son.
like in Don't Be a Menace to Society. Remember, like they all stomped the
yeah,
guy in a row, and he seemed like flattened like a pancake. Yeah, but yeah, the whole Team Shazam thing was more of for like the show, and let's see what happens with this. So that was more formed, and I think it worked well together. As Team Shazam, they're really top heels anyway, and I work heel a lot too. I mean, I work face too, but so
you like face or you like heel better?
Oh man.
Cause you seem more like a heel. Like every time I see you, always picking on somebody, doing something, doing crowd. Like, yeah, it was me. I'm the B. I'm the yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun because people really get emotionally behind it. When somebody's a heel,
that heat, like you want to get that good heat.
Like people are really like tagged to it. It's just.
You ever like go to somebody in the crowd and like hit something out their hand or something?
Oh, I've done that. I've done that. I went up to a girl, told her hair was ugly. Went to another girl, told her my piercings look better than hers. I knocked the soda out of somebody's hand before. I mean, I've done things, but I like them both, but I noticed the amount of like passion is so much stronger when I've noticed it's a lot stronger when somebody's a heel and they really, really hate you, versus like, yay, oh my God, we love that person, works too. But so Team Shazam, the faction thing was more for that company. It happened more for just one company, and it was just, we want to make this faction bigger. So it was, here's this girl, she looks great, let's put her with you guys. Versus me and Karen was just more of a natural thing because we were always training with each other. So yeah.
We're going to get to that and a lot more. One of the greatest themes of all time. Are you listening? Are you listening?
No, we sleep.
Do you remember this theme?
No.
We got MJ Jenkins in the building. 516-299-2790. We are living the dream. We got a lot of that.
To
go into. What is this? This is Square Business Radio, WCWPsports.org.
American males, American males, American males, American males, American males, American males. When you say that I'm coming, better run.
Weeknights on MyWCWP just got a whole lot better. End your afternoon with all the latest hits with total access at 4.
'Cause I just wanna look good for you, good for you.
At 6, there's something for every musical taste bud in the mix. Rock your night away with Real Rock Radio. A little indie, pop rock, punk rock, sprinkled with some classics. And at 9, it's Urban Addiction, the best in R&B, hip-hop, Latin, and all the hottest beats. There's something for everyone, weeknights right here on mywcwp.org.
Turn Back Tuesdays, playing your favorites from the 1960s to the early 2000s.
Love me do. I want to love you, pretty young thing.
Every Tuesday from 2 to 3 or 6 to 7, only on mywcwp.org.
Dear mywcwp.org, it has come to my attention that you don't play anything heavier than the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Why don't you have a show that appeals to people with a taste for Norwegian blackened pseudo crapcore or Swedish melodic screamo progressive power metal?
Dear person who still writes letters, you clearly have not listened to the Shred Shack.
It airs Wednesday nights on mywcwp.org. Pat, Dan,
And sometimes Reese.
are in the studio giving metalheads exactly what they want.
Brand new tracks straight from the major metal record labels.
Top 5 lists.
News in the world of heavy metal.
Interviews with new and established acts.
I mean exactly what they want.
Beards.
Explosion noises.
Bacon.
World domination.
Chocolate-covered bacon.
Chocolate-covered beards.
With bacon.
Fighting bears. Definitely fighting bears.
Oh, and metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Shred Shack on MyWCWP, airing Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Finally, a metal show on the island that listens to their audience.
Unless they want to hear Enter Sandman, because
No.
This is TJ Marconi, the ace heavyweight champion of the world, with my good brother, the Devil's Outlaw Stockade, the NYWC champion. And you want to get your wrestling news, if you want to hear all the stats, Square Biz Radio is where it's at. Check it out, or else.
We are back. The NYWC World Heavyweight Champion, Stockade, and the Hounds of Hatred, along with TJ Marconi, will be at the Run Dead event April 1st, 2016 at 11 p.m. Be there or be squared. I said it again.
Booyah.
The Hounds of Hatred, the World Heavyweight Champion, Stockade, and the Ace World Heavyweight Champion, TJ Marconi, is going to be giving back to the Special Olympics April 1st. Can you dig it? What are you doing? If you got any questions, hit us up at Square Biz Radio on IG. SquareBusinessRadio at gmail.com. Give back to the communities, man.
Like our page.
Like our page, man. But the important thing is not wrestling. It's about giving back to the community, man. These kids want to see you guys. Show up. If you got any questions, hit me up. Email us. You already know what time it is, man. But we got MJ Jenkins in the building. 516-299-2790. Now.
Very well done, sir.
Thank you.
Very
Appreciate
well done,
that.
sir.
High five?
You go to school for that
High five.
stuff, don't you?
I think so.
Think so? What's the school again? I forgot what it is.
I think it's ICDC
College.
I can't believe you said that.
But
LIU Pole.
I go to a very good school. Thank you to my professors, especially shout out to Professor Dalton. Salutes. But like
MJ Jenkins.
MJ Jenkins is in the building.
Is it Jenkins or is it Jenkins?
Don't say my name like that.
Is it Jenkins? You never
What's
heard
your
Leroy
name?
Leroy Jenkins. You never no, I'm the only one. Anyway, okay, yeah. No, my grandmother name is Jenkins.
Okay.
God rest her soul. So I'm like, damn, we could be related. Like,
No, we're not.
And you came from South Carolina. That's where my pop's from.
We're not related.
So you might be.
Probably.
No.
You might be cousin. You might be cousin.
It ain't happening yet.
Never.
You say that now. You might be cousins. You
But
don't
we
know.
talking about you being healed and your factions. But your singles career, you've been up against future stars like Karen Q, like we just finished speaking about, Sonya Strong and Willow Nightingale. What's your best? I don't think you want to answer this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What is your best match out of all three? Like, which, I'm not going to say that because it's going to put people in weird positions, but
Yes, it is.
I don't like what you be doing to Willow Nightingale. I'm going to just say that.
What?
I'm going to just say that.
What I do to her? What I
Because
do?
because she was sitting there getting her taunt game up. She was getting her taunt game up on the apron. You just going to sit there and drop kick her?
I mean,
You almost messed up her Grillio.
Yeah, look at her. She's laughing at her. I did do that.
Well, nobody told her to stay there and just be on the apron like you are pandering to these little.
But you got to get your taunt game up. You know that?
Nah, but her energy's on blue, though.
It's just
gotta
like
fight
you
back.
out there. I'm in the ring. You out there like, no, come on, guys. Like, girl, no. All right, you gonna come on, eat the boot.
Oh, my goodness.
and enjoy that guardrail while you at it too.
But out of those, and you can mention some more matches. Out of those future stars, like what accolades do they bring to each match? Like skills or whatever you want to call it.
I know. Karen is great. She's athletic. She's a gymnast.
Yeah.
So just Karen is like really like the flip all the time girl. So that's what she brings. Willow is just more like spunky, like
yeah, all the time,
like bobblehead spunky. Boop 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 boop. You know, so I think she has a lot of personality.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Oh man, you know the camera's seen that, right?
And
right there.
And
oh my goodness.
No.
We start hood beef here on Square.
Nah, but I mean, yeah, no, she is very spunky though. We had her on the show and she is like that though.
She is very.
She wasn't really like spunky as I know her to be spunky.
Oh no, she can get more than that.
Are you kidding me? She comes out, she's like,
oh no, she wasn't like that here. She was kind of reserved. She was kind of reserved and a little bit nervous. But when I seen her at Psycho Circus, she was like,
No, I'm talking about after, like after when we were after that. Yeah, she was.
She was reserved. She wasn't.
It was up.
Yeah, but anyway,
so she's more. She has definitely more like personality and like just bubbly. Yeah. And Sonya is really like it's interesting because she's more like a striker, like power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
power and because it's like, which is interesting because I'm more like. Strong style too and powerhouse too, so it was interesting because we were like going at it back and forth, and she's like, "Pow!" I'm like, "Ugh, okay, pow!" You know,
broke my mouth guard.
I'm
baby.
like, "Oh, okay, we doing that strong." And she's actually I actually believe she's she does like karate or something. Because I remember she's like she trained at like a dojo, so it's just interesting because she's like a natural martial artist, so I think that actually shows in her in things that she does in the ring. So that's just 3 different things that they all bring to the table.
And her talent is crazy too because like even when I seen her wrestle, like she does moves that like she doesn't look like she's capable of doing. Like she's doing all these and flipping, doing all stuff in it. I'm like, whoa.
She
strong,
flips a lot
strong.
too.
I mean, real strong.
She's agile too.
For real. Shout out to Sawyer Strong, man. I know she's listening too.
And you
I know they're gonna be talking about me.
And you recently just told everybody, I don't think they caught that, but you just had a tryout with NXT not too long ago. How did that
I did. I had a WWE tryout at the.
How did that come about?
My thing is, people think some people think that like people think things are handed to them. Mm-hmm. No, they're not going to know who you are until you go knocking on those doors. Mm-hmm. And I just kept I put my page up on the WWE Recruit website, and from there I just kept like updating it with my photos, wrestling matches, this, that, and the third, and I just kept asking around like, hey, when's tryout? Can I come in for extra work? Can I do this? Can I do that? And lo and behold, I got an email, and that email said, hey, so we have tryouts coming up. There's 2 tryouts coming up. Let us know which date you can do.
Right.
And I'm just like, I can do both, and because you remember that tryout where it was like people wrote, I think like a lot of blog sites wrote like, oh, the top indie stars are at this one. Yeah. I could have went to that one too. I was given any opportunity to go to either one.
That's very
and
good.
I just told them like, hey, I'm available for both. So, just and that's what happened. And they called me back for that one. It's like, hey, just let us know if you're available. We'll confirm it later on, and we'll give you our itinerary. I was like, okay. So basically, it's just being consistent, and just keep going until you get an answer.
How was it meeting Asuka?
Who?
Asuka.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
No, because I always pronounce her name wrong.
Yeah, she gonna be waiting for you. You walk through them doors.
Like,
who?
What'd you say?
Who?
It was really, it was cool because it was just like, I was like, I never like to invade anybody's space, and especially when you're about to go up, you kind of just stand back and you don't bother people because even when I'm in my own zone, like I have all these things going through my head, but she was really cool and, hi, how you doing? And I was just like, it was nice. She seemed really cool and open to talk and friendly. So
maybe she liked your physique and thought you have a look to you that draws people to you.
Oh, thank you.
Not just saying like they lusting after you. It's like from
you try to
wrestling
say you cute.
fans.
That's all that is.
Yo, boy. From a wrestling fan's point of view, like you have that look.
Thank
then
you.
with your hair, like you got it now. Like I could see you like in the middle of a Divas match, like right now. I can see it.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know. Maybe she never mind. I was gonna say something.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit you with a curveball real quick. You ready?
No.
It ain't gonna be nothing bad. But I'm pretty sure when you do interviews, you get the who's your favorite wrestler of all time and You're a person that's of intricacies and details and the finer details of professional wrestling. Who is your favorite ring announcer of all time?
Oh, my favorite ring announcer.
Very good question.
Oh man, this is hard because I remember.
And before you start, I just want to say this because ring announcers help give you that pumped up feeling like when you getting ready to watch a War Games or you getting to watch Elimination Chamber.
Right.
I'm not gonna say his name, but you just hear him stating the rules before a War Games match or spinning
So
the
are you
wheel,
talking
make the
about
deal.
are you talking about
They don't do that no
commentators
more,
or
though.
ring announcers?
No, ring announcers.
Okay. I really did like Howard Finkel.
It's a great one.
It was because
That's a great one, and I would just
Over the top and on to
Exactly.
the floor. Word. He would describe the whole
I
match.
really did like him, and I just it's just it maybe more so too because I remember that time they put him in that little storyline to where this was the time period to where they were like degrading women and it was him versus Lillian and all that stuff, and I was just like I kind of want
No,
him
that's a good one too because let me tell you something. Every time that man said the word "new," you was stunned. Am I the only one?
And the dopest thing, and that's why CM.
Right.
Do you remember when
It got you
CM Punk?
pumped.
You remember when CM Punk brought him back?
Yeah.
That is a fan of wrestling right there. He did not want to win the belt, the WWE title for the first time without hearing the
news. You're like,
yeah, he's
That's-
great.
nah, that's
Yeah.
dope. Word.
I kind of like Gary Michael Capetta.
Who?
Yeah, WCW back in the day.
Okay.
So around the times,
We're like,
around the times where you know what's his name? Ready to Rumble dude. What's his name?
oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he had his spots with the NWO and all of that. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Can't think of his name.
Yeah, can't think of his name right now. Anyway,
You talking about the actor?
No.
He's a boxing ring announcer.
Michael Buffer.
Michael Buffer. Yeah, he had his
Super
points.
brain fart.
Howard Finkel was my guy, but Gary Michael Capetta is like a very underrated ring announcer to me. Like he was like the times where it was Vader, Cactus Jack. When they came with the spin the wheel, make the deal, his voice just had in War Games, like that had me like I was ready to watch War Games. I was ready to watch these matches because of him. So he's kind of an underrated. He's pretty dope though.
I'll agree with MJ and say that Howard Finkel definitely.
Yeah,
I
Howard
think he's
Finkel
definitely
is
the best.
dope,
Definitely.
But like I said, with
This
the
is the wing 200 pounds.
but the
I'm laughing. I know what I'm talking about.
but the intricacies of professional wrestling is something so awesome, man. Like those the things that I just go back on and YouTube, and I'm pretty sure you do as well, just to watch those little things, man. But
Yeah.
that's dope, man. But that was kind of a curveball, wasn't it?
No. Well, yeah.
But you love wrestling, so
I
it
don't
wasn't
mind.
really
It was
much.
interesting.
Absolutely.
But you don't really hear those questions. Like
No,
that,
not at
though.
all. I was like, oh.
But,
I was wondering, like, what were
But
they
you
gonna
know
ask
my dude. You know my dude, and you spent some time with my dude, Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylor, raise the roof, brother. I see you. I see you. Shout out to Chuck Taylor.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You spent some time with Chuck Taylor. How was that, man?
It was cool. He's very how you say, like, his thought process. Like, you see how, like, I think about A, B, C, D, E, F, that he's like that too.
Yeah.
He's a cool, laid back person. He's just very in depth to everything that he's doing. Like, it's real deep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really like, he's like, yeah, so we're gonna do this.
It's hard to
We're
get
gonna do this.
Chuck Taylor on the show, man. He everywhere, man. But
Yeah.
Chikara Pro, man, how was that being in that kind of environment? Because that's totally, it's like a comic book.
Man,
Like a
it
walk-
was. I
yeah.
was looking at everybody like, huh?
It's wild over there.
Yeah, it was. For one, it was very exciting.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I mean, obviously, just because of the name itself, and then their brand is really different. It's more like geared towards like the characters, and you have to be this and that, and it was just very like, it was an eye opener, because when I go to like other shows, it's more of like the guys that are like clean cut, and you want to have spandex, or you got to have this look, but it's like everybody there was so unique.
Yeah.
And the feeling backstage, like everybody was so pumped up, and it really felt like you hear this all the time. It was like, oh, it's such a family, but really you like, it's not a family. But this locker room was something like everybody sit down, we're having a meeting, let's discuss boom, 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 boom. And by the way, thank you for this and thank you for that. And it didn't matter if you were the person who just came in and no one knew who you were. You were a part of Chikara. And that's what I really liked. And everyone backstage was so like open and supportive and like welcoming and talking to me like, hey, so who are you? And what'd you do? Oh, okay, you did this. How about you do this tonight? And oh, okay. And it was just, whew.
How awesome was it? How awesome is it? How awesome is it for
great.
Chikara to have their title placed on a female? Kimberly. She's the grand champion.
Yes, she is. I thought that was like...
This is another hard one to get in contact with.
That's like putting a WWE title on Stephanie McMahon. Not Stephanie, but what's her name? The Boss. Like,
the Boss. Oh, I could see that happening. I thought it was really interesting, too, because I remember seeing an article when it was like, it came out in Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
I felt like it was like well-deserved and earned.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, Kimberly's been doing her thing for quite a while now, too. And it wasn't just, oh, we're going to do it just because she's a girl and we want to, you know,
she actually can
have somebody just for shock value. No, it was like this girl has been grinding and she can actually go toe-to-toe with you. So why not? I thought that was really like revolutionary in itself, and I just felt like it made people want to look at women even more.
Absolutely.
Because if a company puts a belt on you, that means they support you,
right?
And it means that you're their person, like their man, and it's like, oh, they're your girl. Oh, wow.
Funny thing about indie circuits too is that going to shows, I'm actually seeing the fans actually get behind
the women more.
Exactly. It's crazy. They be all, yeah, and they be, oh, like if they're watching a WrestleMania match, 1, 2, oh, she kicked out. Like, they get so behind
it's
that.
Something that's like, it's like.
But
I
also, it's
like
not. I don't want to shoot at the divas and nothing like that. But come on, y'all are. I'm not even going to go as far as saying talented, but y'all paint a way better picture than the divas wrestling. Y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all, the picture y'all paint. Y'all tell stories in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that way better than divas could. I mean, maybe it's just how they wrestle or whatever.
It's just the system over there. That's
it's just the system, because if you watch NXT, they let them go at it.
Yeah.
And I remember watching another match on Raw, and it was Becky versus Sasha, and they had a long period of time in the match, but I'm just like squinting my eyes, like they're not letting them really go at it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So that's all I think that it is. You know, it's just sometimes you're like in a box, or you allowed to do maybe certain things.
Yeah.
And when you're a more independent circuit and everyone's reaching for that, no, look at me, this is what I can do. It's like you're more free to do it. You know, those divas, they're still definitely doing their thing for the ones you could tell that's grinding versus the one that's like, you know? But But I thought I was really like, it's interesting because some people was like, oh, you know, it's really a competition all the time. Oh, that girl's on top. Why is she on top? You know, but I was just really like, that's great. Like, I felt happy for her. Like, I really don't know her. I met her like twice, but I really felt proud, and it was just like, it made me want to be a part of something like that. Overall.
Definitely dope.
That's what's up, man. But we're about to pay some bills real quick.
516-299-2790.
We got MJ Jenkins in the building. Call her now before she goes bye-bye. This is Square Business Radio on WCWPsports.org.
Alana here, inviting you to check out the Rockin' Sunday Morning Show every Sunday morning from 10 a.m. till noon. You'll hear 2 great hours of classics from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. I've got Whitney Houston, Night Ranger, and everything in between. There's even a Beatles block. The Rockin' Sunday Morning Show, Sunday mornings from 10 a.m. till noon, only on 88.1 FM and WCWP.org.
Like what you hear? Here's how you can let us know. Give us a call at 516-299-2626 or email us at info@wcwp.org. Like us at facebook.com/mywcwp and leave a comment. Or tweet us at mywcwp. We welcome all kinds of feedback. And if you'd like to give back, visit wcwp.org and click on the support tab. Thanks for listening from your friends at 88.1 FM and wcwp.org.
It's always a rumble here on the Total Access Throwdown.
And we're not afraid to roll with the punches.
Welcome to the main event.
Catch the hottest entertainment news,
Slay's poll,
the Spice Corner,
and the top 12 songs voted by you.
I wanted to say that.
I guess I beat you to the punch, Des.
I'm too spicy for this.
Oh man, don't worry, you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, it's just too
spicy.
Slay, that's my line.
The Total Access Throwdown.
Sundays at 12 p.m. only on 88.1 FM
and WCWP.org.
This is Sonia Strong, and when I'm not handling disrespectful little boys, I'm talking square business with Sosa Dibiase. Oh, and Ken, I saw your last interview.
What? Trifecta's in the building.
What's up? What's up?
MJ Jenkins.
Who else?
Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
Who else?
DJ Austin.
Right.
Well,
he was waiting for his
yeah.
Right. What? Bacon, egg, and cheese.
All right
no.
now.
I could go for one.
What?
All right.
It do sound good, right?
Hungry.
Oh, man.
How awesome is it
Turkey
for you
bacon.
to watch NXT and see Colin Cassidy and Enzo Amore come out?
Enzo Amore's in NXT?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
The best tag team
They
in the
are the
WWE
best
right
tag
now.
team.
I didn't even know
It
that.
feels like it makes me feel proud.
Yeah.
Because I call him Big Bill because that's what he went by when he was at Johnny Raw's.
Yeah.
So it is even inspiring because it's like we trained together, and then to see him where he's at now, it's like, wow, like the transformation is just.
Yeah.
And then the reaction that he gets, the way the fans go crazy, and it's just
I
like.
love it, man. I love it.
I was in the crowd like chanting like so, like I was getting hyped, and it's just like, damn, he freaking did it, and it's
proud of him,
it makes you so much more like it means so much more versus when you're like, I know who that person is, or I knew them, like like I'm not like close with him, but it's like
It's good to
me and
get
him
behind
trained
them.
together,
Yeah.
and it's like. All right, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And even from like a fan's point of view, it's freaking awesome. It's like when I was there, NXT Brooklyn, and my jaw dropped. I was just like, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. NXT
It was
Yeah,
like
it was crazy.
the energy I felt there. I haven't felt that in so long.
Yeah, I was at Ring of Honor that day, in case you guys were wondering. I was there. I left early. I was bored. I didn't have my dudes with me, and I got to see all the New Japan wrestlers.
Yeah.
I got to see all the Ring of Honor stars. I got to sit next to the streamer guy.
That was last year.
Yeah,
Like,
Field of Honor.
That was like WrestleMania was that week too, right?
Oh,
was-
they
Yeah, WrestleMania. It was like a whole week.
No,
of wrestling.
no, it wasn't WrestleMania. SummerSlam.
SummerSlam?
That was around
Okay.
because it was
Yeah,
summer.
I know it was
I
a
remember
whole
we
week
Yeah,
of
watched
wrestling.
NXT
it.
Brooklyn and Ring of Honor had
It
the shows.
was
Yeah,
a
I
whole-
remember,
It was
yeah.
a whole lot of wrestling.
Speaking
It was
of
a whole
Ring of
lot.
Honor, I want to get my foot in there too. That I have like a whole list.
Who you want to get your foot in? Not
Who
Anya.
you want to get your foot in?
No, I said I want to get my foot in there.
Yeah, but I mean, you just keep working. You won't
Yeah.
get it, man. You start
Oh, I
off
know
at
I'ma
the
get it.
WSU.
I know I'm gonna get it.
What about CZW? You don't want to go to CZW?
CZW? I do want to go there. I hit up DJ Hyde.
Yeah.
About doing stuff, and he told me about their dojo wars and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's just, to me, it's only really like a matter of time.
Yeah.
Before I really go there and everything. So,
Yeah.
pretty
Any future match, like you had to pick one match style, everything, what would it be?
A match style.
Match with the person, the style.
Like a dream match?
Yeah, like dream match.
We
playing spin the
Can
wheel.
it be somebody from the past too?
Yeah, it could be anybody.
Dream match.
It could be anybody.
Oh man, It's so many. That's really
All right, we'll
hard.
you could do like a top 5, a top 6, top 3.
Okay. I want to
Top three.
Okay.
What's that face for?
Okay, I want to have a match with Alundra Blaze.
Okay. What kind of match?
I want to have just a match.
Single, one fall.
Regular
single pinfall.
Whoa.
One ball.
One fall.
Next
I
one?
want to have that's my phone. Yeah, I want to have a match with Alundra Blaze. I want to have a hardcore match with Victoria.
Okay.
I really like Victoria.
Yeah.
And
you kind of remind me of her. That's no, seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
an honor. 'Cause that chick's tough.
Yeah, she is.
I remember she'd be like, "Yes, I've lost my mind." I'd be like, "Oh, here she comes."
Kinda remind me.
She's
I
about
want
to
that.
bust you down. Yeah. And let's see, my number one match. This is gonna be hard. I want a tag team match.
Okay, who's the tag team?
And I want to have
Roman Reigns.
Can have a certain type of match with Roman.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Bra and panties match.
No. Oh, dude, no.
have a
it's
thong
the
match with
other way. Like
A thong match
you
with
like, ding ding ding, you won. Psh, there you
No.
go.
I really, really want. I would be honored to have a tag team match with. Can I pick 2 tag team matches?
Go ahead.
Got
All
the
right.
floor.
So I want to do back with Edge and Christian. But I know it's like male, woman, whatever. But
Dream match is just your fantasy.
that would be great. And then I want to have my ultimate like favorite all time tag team is the Hardy Boys.
Right.
And I, growing up, like, you know how they had the whole storyline, well, it was real, with Matt and Alita. And I really hated Trish because I used to be like, Jeff is going to be my boyfriend. As a kid, I'm like, Jeff. But I really did love that tag team, the whole Team Extreme. They were just so like, I would literally turn to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown just to be like, oh, yeah. And I used to turn out the lights when they would come out because there would be lights would be everywhere. And I used to be like, yeah. And I just think that would be awesome. I could have somebody on my team. Yeah, I'll be versus Lita. I'll be versus Lita and I'll have I have Team Shazam with me. Haha, then we pick up the win because we have the distraction. Because we have outnumbered them because it's just Matt and Jeff. And I could have Dan.
Think.
Yeah, I'm like, I have Dan DeMann, and Kenny.
That's what's up.
You see how when you asked her that question, her face lit up. All those fantasies started. This whole fantasy rigmarole started painting the picture. She was like, "Yeah, I would do that, and then I would kill Trish, and then I would do this, and maybe that's my fantasy. All right, my bad. I'm sorry."
So let the people know about your upcoming tour, man.
Right.
So I am going on tour. Of course, you know who this is. Rene Dupree.
Word. Let's go,
That's
son.
my brother's favorite wrestler, man.
Let's go, son.
So he has a promotion in Canada, and it's Atlantic Grand Prix Wrestling, and I'm going on. It's like a 10-day tour.
Grand what?
Grand Prix.
Prix. I always say it wrong. PRIX.
I wasn't trying to correct you.
Well, whatever. Please correct me because
Sorry.
I remember the spelling was PRIX. So why did he say it was with X with it?
That's how you pronounce it.
Oh, because
I was the same way. I was the same way. No, that's how it's, when you trust me. Go ahead.
Well, Grand Prix Wrestling, and that is going to be happening in spring. So that's coming soon. And that's like the biggest thing that I have coming up. I'm super stoked. I'm also
where is that?
That's in Canada.
What
It's gonna be like I'm so not familiar.
No, what is like a city? Is like Toronto, Montreal?
Yeah, we'll be mostly like in the Toronto area.
Oh, we're going to the 6?
Yeah, we're gonna be going all over there.
6 guard. You gonna be a new 6 guard? Right.
Might as well.
6 card.
6 card.
And then coming up, my next show, I'm gonna be April 30th. I'm gonna be at AIW in Ohio. So
traveling.
Yeah.
Ooh, international Jenkins out this month. What you talking about?
So, did you have fun with us today?
No.
Oh, of course.
Because you sucked.
I know.
No, I'm kidding. No, I did.
I appreciate
Everybody
did.
sucks at Square Business Radio.
No, that's
pause,
not
right?
true.
Pause. No pause. No pause on that.
I didn't even hear what you said.
He said everyone sucks here.
At Square Business Radio. But that ain't no pause?
Nah. I don't even know what you talking about.
I mean, whatever
floats,
whatever floats his boat.
Oh.
Shout out to Tier 1 for having their very first pay-per-view. Big ups
Right.
for a successful pay-per-view. And then it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. We've been here for, 2 hours?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was that
Yeah,
long.
time
It
be
just
flying when you
flying
run in your
by.
mouth, right?
Right, mostly you.
Well,
That's 4.
so I
That's
can't,
4.
so
I've
I
been
can't
counting.
do my job now.
I've been counting. That's 4 shots you've been taking.
4 shots. But anytime you want to come here, I'll put some tape over my mouth and you can just blab away. I appreciate you coming.
Like, this is Square Business Radio with MJ Jenkins.
You are good with us.
The trifecta, MJ Jenkins.
If there's anything you need, we got you.
Can I get some soda? No, I'm
no
kidding.
Problem. Anything you need, we got you, man.
Jelly beans.
Anytime you want to come up here, promote a
And he got a soda. And he got a soda.
He's like, here you go.
Anytime you want to come up here, promote your match, man, like Square Biz family now. So, you know, thank you for coming through, man.
Thank you for having me.
Ran our mouths a lot. But with that being said, NYWC Aftermath this weekend, March 26th, live at the NYWC Sportatorium in Deer Park, New York, in a singles match. My man, JT Kaysen versus Tony Mamaluke in a dream match. In a singles match, EC Negro versus Tyler Murphy. In a tag team match, Aiden Ball and TJ Marconi versus the Fella Twins, Eddie McQueen and Rick Cataldo.
Cataldo.
Cataldo. Okay.
Say my
peace.
Geraldo.
Right.
Peace to that brother. All right. In a 6-man tag team grudge match, Apollyon, King Mega, and Mouse versus Jesse Vane, Joe Attell, and Talon. In a tag team match, Bam Sullivan and Boo Sullivan versus Milk Chocolate, Brandon Watts, and Randy Summers. In a grudge match, Bull James, a.k.a. Bull Dempsey, formerly known as Bull Dempsey, versus Tony Nese. In the NYWC Starlet title match, with a special referee, Sammy Pickles, Willow Nightingale versus Solo Darling. In the NYWC Tag Team title match, Flawless and Lawless, Blake Morris and Rex Lawless versus the new Heavenly Bodies, Desirable Dustin and Gigolo Justin. And for the NYWC World Heavyweight title match, Stockade versus Anthony Lucero. That and plenty more cards subject to change. Get your tickets, NYWC Wrestling. Or you can contact Square Biz Radio. Once again, for my boy DJ Austin.
You already?
My engineer Alex, thank you for everything you've been doing. And for my special guest, MJ Jenkins, the trifecta.
The
Yes,
trifecta.
baby.
We wish you much luck and success with your future endeavors. You can come up here anytime, like I said. Square Business Radio every Sunday. Thursday, 7 to 9. Only on WCWP Sports, WCWPSports.org. You guys have a great, great night and enjoy Aftermath. We'll holler at y'all later.
Bye.
Boo!